Perfect. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. We're trying a little bit different tonight. I'm bored. I've got nothing to do. I've brought Charlie in from Hammer's Chat and everywhere else. Charlie, how you doing?
And Danny.
And Danny, sorry.
Don't
and Danny.
disrespect him. He's come all the way from Hollywood to be here, and you've just breezed over Hollywood superstar Danny DeVito. How dare you, Jake? On his behalf, am fuming.
Right, that's a great way to start. I hope you're all well in the chat. We're doing a Barcelona versus Napoli live stream watch along tonight. If you haven't guessed it already, so I could only bring in one man, the king of watch alongs, because
if I tell you, I don't know, people keep saying stuff similar to that, and I don't back it. There are many watch alongs, and they are all good, and I should suggest you would watch all of them ahead of mine. But hey, I'll take the compliment. This is how professional I am, Jake. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm currently resetting my BT password, so we'll be there soon at some point. You know?
Exactly, we'll be there. We'll be there. Hope you're all well in the chat. Jeremy, hope you're keeping well. Sharky, hope you are well. Declan Rice, Reese, hope you're keeping well. My friend Phil, hope you are well. I said this to Charlie before we went live. I don't think I've watched more than 5 non-English football matches in my life. So this is going to be a sixth or a first or something to do with that, as the players just coming out at the new Camp Nou, whatever you want to call it. That's where we'll hopefully be next month.
Who would this is the question, right? Out of the two, who would you prefer to face?
Oh, Barcelona.
Correct answer.
Camp Nou, get me there. West Ham, right in like Newcastle settings at the top of that away end, get me there.
They are high up as well. Yeah. It is fully in the gods, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely Newcastle settings. Reese says, how come these teams are playing yet we've not been drawn for the group? So this is the playoff one. So for the little clubs, they play in this like playoff.
Little clubs. This is for the peons, the little guys who are just trying to make it, not massive boys like us.
Yeah, not massive. So I believe this is the round of 32. So this is a two-legged, I was going to say affair, but that won't sound very... that won't sound a two-legged affair.
Two-legged affair. It's very stressful for all the people involved.
Yeah. So there's 2 legs, one at the Camp Nou and one at whatever the Napoli stadium's called. I don't watch European football. And whoever wins this goes into the draw on the 25th of February, when I'll still be on half term. So I'll be here doing the watch along. Charlie will do on Hammer's Chat as well, I'm sure. Because everyone and their uncle likes to do that. And then all of those teams get put into the draw, and hopefully we'll be setting off to Barcelona. I can't lie, I was relatively bored last night, so I went on Ryanair and seen how much it is to go to Barcelona on that day that we're playing them, just out of...
in case it happens.
Yeah, just in case.
I mean, we look it up, right, and if you hear me typing, it's because I'm still resetting my password. I'll give you an update. What happened here is I put in a new password, and it said you can't use your old password, and I was like, oh, well, why didn't you work when I tried to log in earlier then? We say when we jet off to Barcelona, I think there's a legit opportunity. There's a legit possibility it might not. It feels like Barcelona are the bigger team out of these two sides, and in a lot of ways they are. Of course, historically, everything else, they are Barcelona. Especially in recent times, they are much more massive, if you want to use that verbiage, than Napoli. But to be honest with you, Napoli are a good side, man. And this Barcelona team, they have some great players in it, but there's a lot of very average players in there as well. Whereas Napoli, they got a little bit of something on display. I don't know, man. I think there's a legit opportunity here for Napoli for a little bit of an upset.
Definitely. Should we have a look at this legit? What do you call it? Let's have a look at these lineups then. So, Barcelona, Aubameyang makes his first start today for Barcelona. He's done his Pierre Odawengi as he's left Arsenal. He's gone to Barcelona. Jordi Alba, Pedri, Adama Traore starts obviously from going from Wolverhampton to Barcelona. Not a bad upgrade that. Eric, Nico, whoever they are. Nice to meet you, Eric. Frankie de Jong, I've heard of him. To Stegen a goal, PK, all of that jazz. On the bench.
Eric, of course, is Eric Garcia, former Manchester City player. Nico is the defensive midfielder who's a youth academy from Barca. Very tall.
Yeah, I knew that.
Big boy. I enjoy it.
Yeah, lovely stuff. This is the Napoli lineup. Juan Jesus Koulibaly in there. Insigne's on the thumbnail because it's the only player I could literally think of that played for Napoli. So we're just coming to kick off. A player's taking the knee. Have you reset your password, Charlie?
I've got it on. I'll tell you when they take the knee on my screen so you know how far behind you I am.
All
And then
right.
I definitely will look for another legal way of watching it and see which one's faster.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
great start, that is. So from the kickoff, Napoli have just kicked it all straight out.
Oh yeah. That's what you want. That's what you want.
Yeah. Great start. Great start. Barcelona's just passing it around the back. I tell you what, I'm rubbish at this commentary stuff. Charlie, you are the
one of the things I'm annoyed about is watching this game, right? Barcelona have now just taken the knee. Is Barcelona have taken out Dani Alves in order to put Aubameyang into their European squad. And I, for one, Jake, as a lover of Daniel Alves, the right back leader legend, am fuming about this. Now, Daniel Alves, at his big age of 400 years old, is probably very happy for the week off. But I'm annoyed because I like Daniel Alves, and I'm just saying that I think it's a disgrace.
Well, yeah, because I mean, I think these European squads and all of the rules are a bit silly anyway. But having to take out one of them players and then obviously to put in Aubameyang's a bit stupid. But Adama Traore's just leaped himself to the floor with all his baby oil and all that jazz, but he's not getting a free kick. Probably should have been a free kick, to be fair. But
what a weird signing. What a
yeah,
weird signing. I mean, like, I get it, I understand it, but at the same time, really, that's what you chose. All right, fair enough. Like, you're Barcelona, you could choose any player in the world, and you went Adama Traore.
Yeah. A player that was linked to Spurs. Barcelona.
Yeah. Slight difference.
Yeah, just slight. I mean, the stadium's half decent, but apart from that, they ain't got much half decent. Free kick to Napoli after they all start rolling around on the floor. Fantastic. Reese says Camp Nou is a proper nice stadium, only foreign stadium I've been to. What is it with all this? I swear it used to be called Nou Camp and now it's Camp Nou. What's going on in there? Is it just?
Well, it's like Park Ji-song, you know? Park Ji-song Park. You know, it changes on a daily basis. Just whatever you're vibing. Is it New Camp? Is it the Camp Nou? Depends how much you want to ingratiate yourself with the culture.
I suppose.
Which one's correct? No clue.
Yeah, exactly.
No clue. Been to Barcelona, I should know. Not got a foggiest.
Napoli just passing it around the back. High press from the Barcelona. So I'm on 2 minutes 18, 19, 20, Charlie. How far behind are you?
1 minute 42, 43, 44. So about 30-ish seconds, 40-ish seconds. Yeah, my first definitely other legal method of watching it was way behind. So.
Oh, right. Oh, I see.
We might have to just deal with this.
Yeah. Phil says some decent players to be fair in Barca. Nothing will top Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, Eto'o, and Ronaldinho. Yeah,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But you know they can try. But you're not. It's you know. And then one of them's on the sideline. It's kind of hard to match. To be sorry.
Exactly. I think Leipzig or Porto will win the Europa League. Yeah, Leipzig meaning West Ham United. I get it. I'll tell you what though, Charlie. How far genuinely do you think we're going to get in the Europa League?
This is so like when we talk about domestic cup competitions, my gut always says when we get to the draw the weakest team possible. I'm big into the idea of you get the weakest team humanly possible, whoever it is, Kidderminster, don't care. Just get whoever's weak, and then we get a big chance of winning. When it comes to Europe, there's something about the prestige and hype of playing somewhere like the Camp Nou Camp, or wherever else. I think Napoli Stadium is now named after Diego Maradona. I think. I think is his full name, which I don't remember. But like there's something about the idea of playing at a big stadium that makes me go, nah, none of this weak nonsense. I want the big boys and I want to take it to them. And to be fair, I think our style suits that. I think if we were to go up against a team who, like Barcelona, who want to sort of take us and put us under as much pressure as possible, weirdly, I think that suits us better than going up against a team who's going to sit deep and defend well. So it depends who we get. I genuinely think we could get. I think we can make it through the next round to the semis, but it does depend on. I think it would be semis. It wouldn't be quarters. The quarters would be the quarters, I think. But it would depend on who we drew. If it's a team that doesn't suit our style, and we're not informed by March, I don't know. What about you?
It's difficult because I watched your video, fantastically edited by you yesterday, and all shot blazed over the bar. It didn't really fill me with complete confidence by him saying we're probably going to finish 9th from the Hammers Chat Supercomputer, which really didn't fill me with the greatest of optimism. I'm not going to lie to you, But
well, the supercomputer's not there for optimism, Jake. It's there for accuracy and maths. You know what I mean?
True.
It's not. It cares not for your feelings. It cares only for accuracy.
Yeah, and probably the best 5 seconds of YouTube that I've ever seen was when it, like Hannah said, Hannah chat supercomputer. Then you could like see little bits of Geo. I laughed at that.
Thank
Not
you.
gonna lie.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that.
We all did. Other games taking place in the Europa League tonight. You've got Dortmund Rangers. Dortmund. That's Haaland v Dawson. Lovely stuff. Tiraspol versus Braga and Zenit versus Betis. There's other games at 8 o'clock, but we're here for 5:45 seconds. Let's have a look at some of your comments then. Phil says, I always remember on FIFA games from years ago it said Camp Nou, but I always said it's Nou Camp. I think everybody calls it the Nou Camp except the odd person, but they call it Camp Nou. Don't know why. Here we go. Comment of the night. It's already here. Dawson, our new Bobby Moore, will lead us to European glory.
Come on. I tell you what, Deckers Reese will be very happy about this. Reese is a big Dawson guy as well as us. He's going to back the beef wholeheartedly on this one, Jake. I respect it.
100%. And I saw Marlon Harewood solidly delivered Craig Dawson a beastie Mercedes today as well. So.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Mate, he knows game respects game. You know what I mean? Legends, pre-legends and that.
I know. It was a beastie one as well, I'm not going to lie. We're going to find a picture of Marlon Harewood.
Barcelona being very Barcelona right now.
Yeah,
it's the thing now they've got Xavi back. While you trying to find that picture of Anthony, well, now they've got Xavi back. It's the idea of like bringing the Barca style tiki taka kind of like La Masia vibe of you build up lots of passing around in sort of small angles, runners from the inside, you get the overlaps, but instead of crossing it in like we do, they're just going to take it to the byline and put it back. And that shot that you mentioned as it went just over the bar, it's exactly that kind of thing. Bruv, he's left and now who knows where he's going? Russ Boss? It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. West Ham, play up front, he could probably do it. Yeah, but it's being very Barcelona right now. They're being very, but I love it. Yeah.
You don't like anything more to see Craig Dawson with a beastie Mercedes with Marlon Harewood.
Look at that.
It's big plays. It's
big plays. Big. Imagine them two up for a corner. You'd love it. Love it.
Just need Big George back.
You just got one day it will happen. Even if it's like when we signed Grant Holt as a scout, I'll take it like that as well. I'll just take anything at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just get him in. Him in.
I mean, a cheeky story because now I'm just going on 7 minutes in. Barcelona 0, Napoli 0. My history teacher's Welsh and she's a Cardiff fan, and she said to me, "Who's Jordan Hugo?" And I thought Charlie Walsh straight away. One
of the problems with like aligning yourself so strongly with an individual like Jordan Hugo is no matter what happens in his life, whenever literally anything happens in Jordan Hugo's life, you can bet your bottom dollar someone's added me on Twitter about it. Every single time about Jordan Hugo scored a goal at a top lad on Twitter and everyone's talking to me about it. Every single time. It's just nature at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Reese, oh gosh, confused me that is. Reese says a lot.
I call him Deckers. It helps me easier. I just call him Deckers.
Deckers, there we go. A lot of Napoli fans supporting Argentina over Italy on an international level. I work with the nicest bloke ever from Napoli, but there we go. Story time with Deckers. Lovely stuff. Sheriff and Braga, they beat Real Madrid, did they?
Yeah. They beat Real Madrid 1-0. I was going to say the new camp has infected my brain at the Bernabeu. An incredible goal. Phil
says Xavi could still do a job in their midfield, in our midfield.
He can do a job in any midfield. He's probably like, I know they spoke about, did you watch the Mark Noble podcast with Rio the other week?
Bits of it, yeah.
Did you see the bit where he was talking about Zola? And it always gets brought up when Zola gets brought up in conversation with West Ham players about how good he was. And the people were just like, he should probably play anyway. I suspect Xavi's probably that. He's old, so he's probably not going to be able to do anything. But you give it to him, let him ping it about the pitch. It'd be beautiful.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly. Oh, that's a good question. Jake, would you want to face Pellegrini's Real Betis? Oh, I'll tell you what though, that would be something for clips just to do like that. I mean, it's like it's literally Moyes, Pellegrini, Moyes, they face each other in the Europa League. It's written in the stars. It's literally written in the stars. Right, Charlie, have you seen the Primark doing a Greg's range? I'm 100% going to Primark tomorrow. I need to see this.
I have seen this. I have been made aware of this. Again, another thing I've aligned myself very strongly with is Greg's. Greg's, McDonald's, and Jordan Hugo. It's a thing, and Danny DeVito now. But yes, no, I have seen. I haven't seen the range itself, but I do feel like if I could get like something to put on Danny, that would probably complete the vibe. I'm thinking a Greg's top, maybe a Hammers Chat scarf, and his beautiful face. Obviously, you can't cover that up because it's Danny DeVito. But I'm thinking about it. I have seen it. I haven't seen.
Oh my days! Oh, just see that. Let me load this up. Oh, this is next level. This is next level. Right, we should be watching this football game really, but it's a bit boring.
This is listen. This is how the watch longs go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could talk about the game every so often, but whatever else is going on is going on. See, now we're talking, right? Now, hear me out. You can tell me you wouldn't see about Greg's jumper on Danny.
I mean,
The
the
pullover in the top, the one where it comes down the sides. So if you think like down here, you just have like Primark Greg's here, yeah, and then you can have one of our scarves from hammerschatstore.com, I think the website is. You can have that.
Yeah.
It'd be beautiful. It'd be beautiful.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. See, this is the way watch longs go. I mean, it is. But...
I mean, you've invited me on. This is what's going to happen. We're going to talk about Primark Greg's.
John Hugo.
It happens. You can't stop it.
I know. Since we started talking about Greg's, we've gone down from 12 viewers to 8 viewers. That's what we'd have to say.
Yeah, but it goes back up because they miss it. They miss the talk. You focus on the core and then they grow back. Jake, they grow back.
Oh dear.
I mean, Napoli right now aren't doing incredibly. Like Barcelona are sort of mostly in control of this game. Napoli are trying to do something now, and they keep getting flashes of getting forward, but they're not getting forward with enough real numbers. It feels like Barcelona are more in control of this game. I mean, like you say, Insigne because he's an incredible player, and they do have other quick players as well as him. You're looking at Osimhen up front, for example. They do have pace and power, and it's not like they can't counterattack because they can. But right now, it feels kind of like the pitch almost looks too big for them. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but when they go forward, it's almost like there's so much space that they don't really know what to do with it. Whereas Barcelona just feel like they're in control of it when they have the ball.
Yeah. Napoli just came down the left-hand side. They got a corner, not much coming from it. The break is definitely where it's coming from. Barcelona are dominating this. Does Danny ever move, Charlie?
No, he's vigilant. He stays vigilant, just looking sort of over there, just in case something had happened, just in case someone comes from that angle, and he's ready. So he's just staying vigilant. He does have, I don't know if you've seen this, I can't remember if I've shown you, but he does have Crocs on. So he is ready to take out any man who comes for me, And I don't know about you, Jake, but you make a lot of enemies in this game. There's a lot of ops out there for me, and my man is ready to take them on,
Yeah. Oh, Mum. Basically, I wanted to do this, so I kicked Mum and Dad out. They're out at the pub tonight having food. So steak's just been ordered. Lovely stuff.
Big.
Yeah.
I respect it. But we need the full. You can't just be saying we need the whole. What's the accoutrements, Richard? Come on now.
Let's have it.
Let's have it. Disgraceful behavior. You can't just be telling us, but you got to be.
Yeah.
It's Danny.
Yeah.
Danny. And everyone who wishes to be Danny. Where did I get it from? Amazon. Yeah. Amazon. I bought it for my girlfriend for Christmas as a Christmas present. And
what was the reaction to that? It obviously got booted out and into your office.
Well, we enjoyed it. We took photos with it. We did like a photo shoot with Danny because, of course, you do when you had it. We put it up in the front window for a while, just so people who were passing by would be like, "Is that Danny DeVito?" And then, no. And she was like, "I feel like this should be part of your background." And the answer is obviously yes.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to whatever just happened in 40 seconds. It's going to be great.
Exactly. Yeah. Shot came in for the right hand side. Spoiler alert! Straight at the keeper, but he couldn't catch it. And it went out for a corner. There we go. Lovely stuff. So 7 viewers now. We're going up. It's happening.
We got this. It's the slow grind. It is.
corner coming in from the right-hand side. Barcelona put the ball into the box. Here's when you need Craig Dawson, but no, it's headed wide and out for a Napoli goal kick.
And they just have PK.
Yeah, you want Dawson every day. We'll bring you home what I don't eat. Well, that'll be nothing because it'll be gone. Because that's what happens. Just bang, gone. I mean,
I'm interested to see how Aubameyang ends up working into this Barcelona team in general. Yeah. It doesn't feel like a permanent solution by any stretch of the imagination. Like Adama, for all his faults, kind of feels like somewhat of a permanent solution, even if it's not that good of one. But Aubameyang's just like, I don't even know why they did it. I'm very confused by the whole situation, Jake. I'm very confused by the whole situation.
Yeah, I know. I do respect you trying to talk about football here when I'm trying to talk about everything but football.
No. Listen. It's usually the other way around. And what I do, Jake. This is the ratio I do on mine, right? I talk about football in between breaks when something has just happened. I give people an overview of the vibe, and then I go straight back to whatever nonsense was happening beforehand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And listen, it works. If anything, I've noticed sometimes when I talk about football, the viewers go down. So, it's clearly I've built up something, and it's just wrong for the situation, but it works.
Exactly. Dawson's 100 times a defender PKs, exactly.
And has ever been, more importantly. Disgraceful.
Did you both see my crazy team prediction for the match? No. For what match? This match? Next match? Yeah.
No, I didn't. I've been off Twitter all day because I've been working, so nothing. I haven't seen nothing.
The grind.
I'm on the grind, bro. You know what I mean? I work so hard, Jake. All of the time. Just go,
Yeah, all of that. Editing and all that jazz.
Editing, thumbnails, other such activities, It's just, it's what it is.
Yeah. Thumbnails. Blimmin' thumbnails.
No, I did see it. No, now you've said Declan. Now you've said Dawson up top. My brain has kicked off. I did see it. 4-4-2. I think it was 4-4-2. Dawson and Antonio up front, or maybe it was Bowen. I can't remember, but I do remember it now. All of a sudden, it's jumped into my brain.
I got it. So Fabianski in goal, back for Creswell, Zuma, Diop, Fredericks, Royce Stujic and Lanzini, Ben Rama, Dawson and Bowen up front.
There you go. Yeah, I do remember. Just pump it long, bro. Just pump it long.
Pump it.
False 9? Nah, false 15, mate. Let's go.
Exactly. Right. I respect the food, but what is it first? We need to know what it is.
Good question.
Yeah.
Right. Now, you're going to have to excuse how burnt the pizza is. Mistakes were made.
Oh, lovely.
We have half a pizza, and it was half a garlic bread, right? But what happened was my girlfriend, she went, if I don't eat it all, can you just have it? I was like, yeah. So I've also got more on another plate. Yes. So
lovely.
This is exciting for me specifically.
That is brilliant. As I sit after my 6 chicken nuggets, they were nice, so nice.
Ooh, good.
Chicken nuggets is.
If there's anyone who would respect that, it's me.
Exactly.
If there's anyone who would respect that, it's me.
18 minutes in, it's still Barcelona 0, Napoli 0. Napoli trying to break down this Barcelona defence. It's not working. They'd be more solidified with Craig Dawson, but obviously not. Coming down the left-hand side is that Ferran Torres? Did he go to Barcelona or Real Madrid? One of them.
Yeah, he went Barcelona. Yeah, he's not. I don't know if he's. I haven't seen their bench. I don't know if he's on it, and they've gone for Aubameyang up front. But he's been playing up front for them. No, he's starting, isn't he? Yeah, he's starting on the wing. Yeah. No, that is Ferran Torres. Yeah, he's starting today. I just presume on the left because the Dom was on the right, so that makes sense. He's been playing up front for them a lot and doing pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah. No real team can break down each other's defence. I'm not going to lie, I'm rooting for Barcelona because I'm dreaming for that European away day at the new camp. I'm dreaming. And Charlie's like, what do you keep mentioning? I'm going to be sat here doing a watch along.
Oh, no, I want it. I'm here for it. Yeah. I'm here for it. I want him to break them down. I also just have a punch on for Barcelona, I can't lie. Well, there's a couple of aspects to it. One, Barcelona are my guys, right?
Yeah.
Big boys. Love them. Always loved them. Always will love them. There's something about it when you say the comparison between Barca and Real Madrid, all that sort of messy Ronaldo. It's Barcelona all day for me. I love them, right? Secondly, in Italy, I have a weakness for Roma. And so Napoli, nah, fam. Nah. Roma, Totti, De Rossi,
Yeah.
Mo Salah when he was there. Look, it's Roma.
Roma.
And so
Right.
Napoli, Gave.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Reece, thank you very much for dropping in. Before we go, I swear right then, so this is like dobbing you in now. I swear.
They're liars, bruv. And you can tell them I said that. If I'll screen record it, you're liars, bruv. I know how it works, Jake. It's just the food gets burnt, bro. You know, it just gets burnt. I know how it works. You turn it on, it cooks the thing. I get it, but it's hot.
Yeah,
it was. They're liars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Nakata, do you remember him? I don't.
No, I feel like I'm embarrassing myself by saying no, but no, I don't.
No. James says, good evening, Jake. Can we draw Zagreb? Again, we can if they go through. I wouldn't mind some more of that. Yeah. Wasn't that the one where the pitch was like 10 times as far away from what the London Stadium is from like the stand? It was like
Yeah.
more than the London Stadium, which I thought was impossible.
But, I can't remember how the drawing works. Which teams? I know we become. I think we would have to. I think we could definitely play them in the next round if they get through, because we'll be seeded and they won't, and seeded teams have to face non-seeded teams. I believe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bang on the money.
Look at that knowledge, mate. Did I almost just poke myself in the eye? Yeah, I did. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions.
Yeah,
don't ask questions.
It is what it is. Napoli just knocking it around the back. 21 minutes in. Passed out to the left-hand side. Barcelona win it back with a bat. Is that Aubameyang? No, Traore. That's it. That's the one.
Victor Osimhen, right, who's Napoli's forward striker, big boy, fast, strong, love him.
Yeah,
has a mask and it's very enjoyable for me every time I see it.
Right.
He looks like Batman, Cody Rhodes back in WWE when he was doing that gimmick. There's a lot of stuff going, but it's good. It's like it's big. It's always I always forget, and then he warms, and then I see him warm up on the pitch. I'm like, oh damn, yeah, there he is.
Exactly. Just what Reece said about Tom. I did try and get the dream team back together tonight, but it did prove impossible. So I do apologise for that, because the dream team would have been back together.
It's fine. He's a liar. Clearly, he's been lying about me to the world, and I don't know how I feel about that. How I feel about that.
No. There's a corner for Napoli, and it looks like Insigne and Phil Jones are over it. He looks increasingly like Phil Jones. I don't know why, but I'm getting Phil Jones vibes. Ball into the box to Stegen, catches it easy. And that pretty much sums up this 22 minutes of football. There's a reason why I don't watch European football. Because it's absolute tosh.
It was harsh. It was a decent enough counter-attack, but the problem is again, it's Napoli not getting enough people forward. Oh, there you go. It almost wasn't tosh for a second there.
Exactly. Oh, offside. But it's tosh.
Fair. Yeah, it was a decent enough counter-attack in the build-up to the corner for Napoli, but again, it's just not getting enough numbers forward. Insigne plays it down. The smallest man in the world, Lorenzo Insigne, played it forward to Victor Osimhen, who was just sprinting through, and you can see that pace and power. He's just coming through quite easily, but it just was the case where there's no one else there. He has to take a shot from a bad angle because there's just no other options. And if they are to do this, which they can do again, but they just need to get more people forward, because right now they're feeling very West Ham in the way it comes over the top. It's a Dharma as well.
Yeah,
it was a Dharma who just sped through. Aubameyang tried to loft it, but nah, fam.
He nearly broke through that defence, but he was offside, and he couldn't put it in the back of the net. The second attempt from the Barcelona player was also unsuccessful. It still remains Barcelona 0, Napoli 0. Is there a reason why I don't watch European and different leagues of football? I'm seeing it now. Not gonna lie.
It's a lot of effort. It is a lot of effort. I'll say that.
Still waiting for the steak update.
Fair. Respect it.
Yeah. Rangers in the next round would be great, as more fans could get there. Exactly. Well, most people have got a head start on us, because like whatever Rangers is up here, we're like right down here. Everybody's here. Gio's like here, and then it's just like
yeah. But that's the beauty of dedicating yourself to doing a watch along every single game. Don't have to leave the room, mate.
Exactly.
You know, sleep over there. Wake up, sit down, done. Next question.
Exactly.
That's the distance to the game for me. It's lovely stuff.
Lovely.
Our Rangers would be good. I mean, do you remember when he announced the Celtic preseason game and how excited everyone wants to go and have a match away at Celtic? Like,
Yeah.
Rangers is the same vibe. It's the same sort of passionate fan base. Not as good a ground personally, but that's a side note. But yeah, no, I think Rangers would be good, and also a vaguely winnable fixture. But
Yeah.
again, honestly, it sounds mad to say I would back us against this Barcelona team to some extent.
Yeah.
They're significantly better than us, but I'd still back us because I think they're not so much better than us that stylistically we wouldn't be able to win out in that fight.
100%.
Unless they brought Dani Alves back into the squad, then there'd be issues.
Wow.
So, you know.
Then there would be issues. Barcelona are just being patient and trying to unlock this Napoli defence. They are being very disciplined, Napoli, and it's becoming increasingly hard for Barcelona to break down their defence, which they're getting increasingly frustrated at. But you know, I much prefer West Brom v Stoke on a Wednesday night.
It's what Barcelona want, right? Barcelona want to play tiki-taka. They want to take their time. They want to they want to try and force you into one section of the pitch by passing it around in short triangles in one section and then quickly spread over the place. So what you'll notice is when they're doing that, if you look at the side of the pitch they're on, there's usually a player on the opposite side completely free and they'll try to switch it to them quickly. Then they'll go to the byline and put it back along the floor. They're good at it, but like I said, this is also a Barcelona team who aren't at their full power or full strength. So it is what it is. And Napoli are good, like you said, when you were listing off the Napoli players, outside of Insigne, you know Koulibaly, you know Juan Jesus, they've got a good defense. So it is kind of like styles make fights, but in this one, it's can a team who are good going forward but bad defensively break down a team who are good at the back but not so great going forward in this sense, which makes for a 0-0. But we'll see how that one plays out. But you know,
a 0-0. Well, the only positive about 0-0 means I haven't got to go into Canva and change that background thing.
That's why I do it differently now.
Yeah, I know.
So I can just do it on the fly and I don't have to keep going into Photoshop because that was a hassle, Jake. I'll tell you what, that was hassle.
I know.
That was hassle.
I know, because now I just watch you just go backspace 1, done.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Max, maybe move it so it's a bit more central. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly. And Napoli tried to do a quick break and the ball was run straight out of play for Barcelona. For Barcelona to throw in.
What you could do,
yeah.
We're talking shop here live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
Yeah.
What you could do is screen share a website like Scoreboard or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called, which meant you could have the scoreboard and a timer on it as like an extra person. And then you'd be able to just backspace 1 if you wanted to do it that way. That
is what I was thinking, but I was eating my chicken nuggets and
you prioritize the nugs, bro. 100%, 10,000%.
Oh, here we go. Barcelona are through. He shoots. Oh, he missed that. Oh, but the West Brom v Stoke.
Lorenzo Insigne is so small. Every time I see him, I'm like, this guy is just, he's so titchy. He's just a small geezer, and I respect it, but he is very small.
A fantastic ball was played out to the left-hand side. The ball was put into the middle to whoever that is. You've got to score from there, man. He just slips and he just puts it straight over the bar. And Napoli are back on the attack. I think that's the best chance of the game. 28 minutes in, should have been 1-0 to Barcelona, but here Napoli are breaking through. Oh, he's done him. He shoots. Oh, great save. Oh, Napoli have scored. Big plays. There we go. Let's have some of that, mate. Looks like Phil Jones.
I've just seen the Barcelona chance. It was such a good opportunity as well. He just slips at the final minute. And for them to go straight up the other end and do them in. Love that.
The limbs in the away end, and they're just panning around the Camp Nou to see like loads of Barcelona fans. There's about 3 Napoli fans in the Barcelona end up there. Oh, look at the limbs right at the top of like blimmin' the moon. That's insane. I tell you what, that's the best 2 minutes we've had out of this 28 minutes. This slowly convinced. Oh, I need to change this thingy.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah,
it's a good goal by Napoli. It was the second chance. The first one from, I think it was Zielinski, who hits it first time. Comes in for the follow-up, late arrival, kind of Frank Lampard style, you want to word it like that. Hits it strong, and it's relatively close to the keeper who can't keep a hold of it. And in the follow-up, he just manages to power it in. I've just seen the absolute limbs in the home end, as you mentioned. But yeah, it was a good enough goal, a decent counter-attack. But again, Barcelona, the chance before, they really should have done better with it. I'm not sure who it was who slipped over. I couldn't tell, but one of the Barcelona players comes through. He's one-on-one. He's been laid through by Aubameyang, and he just slips over as he goes for the shot. And that's the kind of thing that those are the chances you rue in the Champions League. And then they go straight up the other end. And for once, they attack with enough numbers to where there's actually people backing up. Victor Osimhen's moving around in the box, the 6-yard box, basically just dragging defenders away from the situation. And that allows the space for Zielinski to come in, hits it first time, saving, and second time, bangs it in. Good counter-attack from Napoli. Good counter-attack.
Not quite. Oh, VAR. Oh, VAR. What's going on in here? Not going to lie, I haven't got the volume on because I'll get done for copyright.
Yeah, you would get, that's, again, headphones. Positives of life.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on? Oh, the goal's been given because all I can see is the Barcelona players round complaining. The goal is given. Check over. Barcelona 0, Napoli 1, and you have to say Napoli have done a West Ham on Barcelona there, haven't they? They've just been very well disciplined in defence, and they broke well and scored.
Yeah, ride the storm, go up the other end, easy goal. Barcelona again, that defense just a little bit all over the shop when there were actually numbers involved. Very West Ham, like you say, very West Ham.
Yeah, 100%. 8 people watch now. Obviously, nobody's interested in this European football. They prefer West Brom v Stoke.
Yeah,
it's what it is.
You go listen. If that's what I want to watch, that's what I want to watch.
Exactly.
Which means that you lot who are here need to make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe and like the video, because we all need to make up for those other people's poor taste. Do you know what I mean? We need to step up those levels, people. You know what I mean? We do indeed. Now that's a big goal, but it's not as much as it would have meant for Napoli last year, obviously, with the away goals rule being swiped this year. I mean, I'm glad it is swiped because I never understood it. I never worked out one goal. You get 2 goals for scoring this one goal, and I'm like, I just can't be bothered with that. Just can't be bothered. Yeah, we never had to. It never really counted for us, did it? So it didn't really have much difference. It's one of those things. But it just makes life slightly easier. I mean, it makes goals feel less impactful at times, but then it can also help in a lot of different ways. You'll also notice as well about Victor Osimhen, by the way, does not know the offside rule. You want to talk about weird? He doesn't know it. Watch him, right? Napoli's central striker. Watch it if you're watching. He lives offside. My man. And the thing is, it's not even like he's slow, so he has to start offside. No. He's fast. He's just too. He sees your back line and he walks past it. He walks straight past it. No, he cares not. It's incredible. I've never seen a man who's offside as often as Victor Osimhen. I don't know what his offside stats are, but my God, does he live in that position?
When you put the phone's ringing, which is cool.
Take it on it.
Yeah, right. Let's do this live. Right, let's go. Hello. Oh, it's Granny.
Say hello.
Right, Charlie, over to you for a sec.
Well, there you go. Shout out to Nana Cox. Big place. Let's go. Let's go. As Jake said, very West Ham so far from Napoli, just staying as strong as possible and then just hoping for the counter-attack. And that's the first time the counter-attacks with numbers and they've got a goal from it. They're going to get a final warning here for time wasting as well. So if you want to talk about West Ham, we're getting there. But Barcelona, again, if this was a Barcelona time who were in their full pomp, they would maybe be able to break down this Napoli side a little bit better. But right now, it always feels a little bit just stretched for them, just a little bit. There's times where they do have the numbers in and they are getting their passing game going. But in that final third, it always feels like there's a little bit too much for them. That one opportunity they had, it was golden. How was she? She good?
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't write it, could you? Just answer the phone and it's Granny. I mean, you just can't write it, can you?
Could be worse. Could be Frankel.
Well, it could be.
I've said his name now. He's going to appear. Like, I shouldn't have done that, but we're here now.
Yeah, but to be fair, I did receive a message from him earlier. Oh, the steak is here. Don't you fear?
Good. Oh, big plays. Chips, onion rings. Love that. Looks like a classy establishment as well. You just get a couple of onion rings on the top. It looks classy. Richard, if you hear that, I respect it, sir.
I completely forgot what I was going to do.
You were unfortunately talking about Frankel.
Ah, that's it.
We're just seeing a replay of the Barcelona opportunity from a different angle here. And it's just unfortunate to slip over in that moment. And then a nice 1-2. Poor first shot from Zielinski, but second one rifled it home. as the commentator just said, that's one of my favourite phrases. Rifled it home. Do you know what I mean? It gives it a sort of definitive nature. I like it.
Yeah. Frankel did say at 5-5. He said, "I'll be working, but I'll try and give some minor abuse."
Oh. Might just send him a text message that says the word no. Nothing else, just no.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I've just gone on my McDonald's app, and I'm a bit, this is seeing the double Big Mac is back.
I did see that earlier. I did see the double Big Mac was back earlier as well. They've had to supplement the lack of chicken Big Mac for a double Big Mac.
I'll tell you what, that's really annoyed me because Mum and Dad went to somewhere to like have lunch and whatever. I stayed at home and it was shut. So what did they do? They went to McDonald's and had a chicken Big Mac dinner, and then it sold out.
This is disgraceful work. Richard, I've changed my mind. No longer big plays, small plays. Small plays, minuscule plays. Not happy about this. It's a disgrace.
Here we go. A live update. Frankel, I'm at a driver's license place. I'll put it on quietly. Driver's license place. What's this guy on? What's he doing?
Clearly he's been taken off the roads for the safety of America.
Yeah, the double Big Mac is back for just the small price of a meal for £5.99. I rate it.
So you didn't try the chicken Big Mac while it was
No.
while it was about?
No,
go on.
No, because then the next day it was like, oh, it's gone. I'm like, oh, brilliant.
So I've never had a Big Mac before. And then chicken Big Mac was the first one I found. And then I enjoyed the chicken Big Mac, but I don't like the Big Mac sauce. So I would have to remove the Big Mac sauce next time. But
what you can do on the McDonald's app is you can take that off, I think.
Yeah, you can. You can. Like you can Adam Frankel, who you should ban from the chat forever.
I'll take you off the roads. What the hell does that even mean?
It's nothing. I mean, empty threats, as per usual, from Frankel.
To be fair, though, you are now equal on like the watch-ons because what's his name? Frankel came on and did my Soccer Saturday, like the Saturday thing last Saturday, and just gave me loads of abuse. And do you want to know one thing? Because somebody else came in and covered his game whilst he went and had a shower. Do you want to know what I saw? Because backstage I took him out and he was still there. What did he do? Come back from his shower. He had a different shirt on. He showed me the Man City shirt and it was gone before I could add it to the stream.
Disgraceful behaviour.
I know.
Disgraceful. It's the sort of thing you get from just absolute wrong-uns like Adam Frankel.
Wrong-uns,
you know?
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah, that steak looks pretty nice. And as you can see, he's now back in the chat. So that's now gone. The steak is gone. Finito.
It's done. It's sorted. It's gone.
Sorted. It's done.
Victor Osimhen is one of those players we will always be linked with because he's big.
Yeah, it is.
I respect it and I back it, but at the same time, it is just because he's big.
It's funny, but it's true. Oh, I have. Now, that is a tackle from West Brom v Stoke, that is. Blimmin' hell. I think that was Ferran Torres that just came in and just completely wiped him out with not a hint of the ball. Yeah. Not going to lie, I like the new StreamYard, the fact that you could put background music in the background just to like drown Franco out. I'm going to try that next time.
Yeah, that's a
Which
good
is
idea.
the one I like. I like the space one. Is it this one? Should we turn it up? Like?
Yeah. Me and when they added it, I went onto West Ham Random with Peach, and I was crying of laughter. It was at like 7 a.m. in the morning or something because Peach was just playing it in weird ways and doing this thing, and it was just killing me. But I have heard them. There's a bit of a bang. Rock was the one that we were laughing at. I think it's called Rock.
Is it called Rock? Right.
I think it's just called Rock, maybe, or something. Rock something. That's the one. It's the sort of sudden nature of it. Yeah. No. That's the one.
What has this come to? Nelly's much loved as you claim. But see, look at him. Look, just bringing back old things. It's just old things about a six-pack, man.
He's just
in your dreams, Adam.
Just wrong.
Yeah, 6-pack of Carlin.
Nice, good work.
1-0 Rangers, is it?
Oh,
Lovely stuff. They're not beating Dortmund, are they? Oh, 2-0. They're beating them
2.
2-0.
Are they away
What
or
is
at home?
going on? Yeah, 2 goals in 3 minutes. A penalty from Tavernier and Morelos has scored. 2-0 inside 40 minutes. And this is at Dortmund, mind. What is going? Imagine the away goals rule on this.
mate. Tell you what, Rangers, man, they're having the time of their lives right now.
What's going on with Dortmund? Is Haaland playing? Let's have a look. Lineups. Bellingham's playing. Royce is playing. Whatever how you say his name.
Marco Royce.
That's it. Oh, there's no Haaland. Haaland's got a hip injury.
Who's playing up front for them?
Malin.
Oh,
Donny.
yeah, sure, yeah, of course. Donny, yeah.
Yeah. Like
Donny.
who that guy's name is. Yeah. Morelos up front. Lundstrom in midfield. Lundstrom versus Royce in midfield.
You love to see it. Rangers.
What is going on?
Team after my own heart with just aggressive gentlemen ready for scraps.
Comparison on the right hand side, Ryan Kent and Jude Bellingham. Things you'd love to see. Good old Ryan Kent. I can't believe that. We should have done a watch along for that game, Charlie. I picked the wrong game, didn't I?
I mean, we'll see. It's 1-0 Napoli. It's 1-0 Napoli.
Yeah, true.
It's Victor Osimhen. He's got a mask and he lives offside. What more would you want?
Exactly. Dortmund got that pizza's making me so hungry. Dortmund got knocked out by Sporting Lisbon in the Champions League. They might get knocked out by Rangers in the Europa League. So does that now mean if Dortmund get out of this, does that mean they go to the Conference Cup thing, or is that it for them now? Finito, done. It's done. Yeah. Hang on, ready? 3, 2, 1.
No. Done. It's over. No more.
Oh, it's all a bore along, no matter what the game. See that's grammatically incorrect. It's all a bore along, no matter what the game. What's that even mean?
It means Frank was an idiot.
Grammatically, yeah.
Got him.
Incorrect. Done. He's done. Right then, we're getting increasingly sidetracked here. 42 minutes in, Barcelona 0, Napoli 1. Napoli just want to get to half time now, but they're coping with the Barcelona pressure relatively well. They don't look like they're under any strenuous, pressure. Barcelona aren't inflicting that, and overall, there he is. That's like losing that mask. There you go.
I find it Osimhen, lovely man, big. I find it odd that they have gone with Aubameyang up front. I understand they've signed him and he needs to play him at some point, and Torres has been doing really well. But I just think that Torres makes more sense for them. He also plays as a natural sort of I know this is something that keeps coming up at the moment with West Ham and stuff. False 9. He's actually playing a false 9 with Ferran Torres, whereas Aubameyang's sort of that's not him. He's a leading the line kind of guy, and it's not. I don't know. They just don't seem like they're fully working right now.
You've been done by Sharky there, Adam. You've been done. Kippered the lot. It's done. You might as well say night-night for the second time. Mandy says, I thought Napoli would be a tough game for Barcelona, but Rangers, can they get the win? I know. Can they get the win? He's being sarcastic, Adam. Did you not realise that? I hope he's being sarcastic. Appreciate the feedback. I mean, I hope he is. Jesus, look at him. He's got a ponytail now. Who's he? What's his name? Need to find him now. I respect it. Where's he? Right then, let's have a look around the ground. Oh my God, we should have done a Zenit Betis game, 3-2 to Betis on the 45th minute.
We know Pellegrini. He's good going forward. Can't figure out how to defend. We know this. We've lived it. We've been there. Betis
are winning. They've just scored. Their third. William Jose. He's a good striker. I've heard of him. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's not bad to be fair.
Yeah.
Betis in general, fairly decent side. I say fairly decent. They're better than fairly decent.
Yeah. Who've they got in there? So I got William Jose, Shockley, yeah, Gonzalez, yeah, like I've heard of any of these players. Rodriguez, yeah.
It's the kind of knowledge you get here. It's called West Ham Unofficial, yeah, not La Liga Unofficial, right?
Yeah, not Semra Hunter or whatever the La Liga woman's name is. It's not exactly. It's not that quality. We haven't got that far yet.
Not got there.
Got that far yet.
Not interested.
Not gonna lie though, I'm set up, loving life now. So we've got half term until the end of February. Then we've got 2 away days in 3 days, which is just buzzing. You've got Southampton away, which is just an hour down the road. Get in. And then Liverpool away, which is about 8 hours up there. Not so get in.
Not so get in. Get out, if anything.
Yeah, get out. Yeah. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, get out. Get out.
Loving life. Mum's not best pleased that we're going to Southampton on the 2nd and Liverpool on the 5th. She's not best pleased, but we go with it because Dad said so and he's got tickets.
And the money's been spent, so too late.
Yeah, too late.
It's over.
We are into added time here in the first half. Napoli still staying relatively comfortable, I think the words I'm looking for, as we enter the 2 minutes of added time at the end of this first half. This is the first leg, so it's not, panic stations for Barcelona, but they would, of course, like to be taking the lead over to Napoli. But it's just opening up here for Traore on the right-hand side. What can he do? He hasn't done much, but he's just sent that guy back to Napoli. And then passed it back. Just passed it. Frankie de Jong goes up to the left-hand side to Ferran Torres. Looks to get the ball to the box. Got it hard and low. And it was cleared away from Napoli. Out back to the halfway line. Just a minute left of this first half. Half term to the end of February. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Because in set day tomorrow, loving life. And then got the week, and then we're back right at the end. Ball into the box, and Traore doesn't quite beat the first man. That's my pet peeve, man. West Ham have been doing it. Don't beat the first man. I just want to punch the sofa.
We aim at the first man.
I know.
It's very annoying. It's very annoying.
Away goals don't count this year. They've just wiped them out, which is good, in my opinion. Don't ask Mum how hot her curry was meant. That means more for Dad. It does mean more for you. It does mean tell Mum that Granny's been on the phone and we might not be going out for lunch tomorrow. So you've got to ring her when we get back. All right, calm.
Yeah, no, away goals have been stricken off.
Yeah,
no longer in European competitions.
Exactly. Everything's coming down this right hand side. Traore gets the ball into the box after beating 2 men. Doesn't get it past the first man once again. Everything and anything is coming from Traore down this right-hand side, though. Nothing really else is happening. But the last, second to last pass, nothing's really... it's clicking for Barcelona. This is not the Barcelona of old. This is the Barcelona of, not...
Yeah. Good. It's one of those things where they have the innate knowledge of what they want to do. So it's a bit like us. When we're not very good, we still do vaguely the same thing, just to nowhere near the efficiency, right? We play the ball out to Kufal. He plays the ball in. We sort of do it over and over again until the cows come home, right? We have that muscle memory, but the difference is when we're on form and when we're not in form. That's the only difference, is what the players are actually doing with it. But they're still doing the same thing. It's the same thing with Barca here. They're getting into roughly the right positions. They're passing it around, but there's no real... You know what I mean? Zhuzh, zing.
Zhuzh, that's it. That is it. It's half time at the new Camp Nou. Barcelona 0, Napoli 1. Does it surprise me? Yes and no at the same time. I am rooting for Barcelona in this game because I want to go to the Nou Camp to watch West Ham United in my lifetime. So we need Barcelona to win for that to happen. So, but it is over 2 legs, so not all is lost. Not all is lost yet. But we would take a... Go on.
Napoli just comfortable. It's comfortable. And it's one of those things where it's always a bit terrifying, because if you're just sitting there and allowing stuff to happen, at some point that will probably catch back up with you and be a problem, right? But relatively at this point, Napoli aren't too afraid of what Barcelona have got to offer. I think if Barcelona made some changes, who's their bench, by the way? Because I haven't looked at it, and I know you've got it stored somewhere in brand. Yeah, I mean, Barcelona, realistically, you could make some sort of substitution where you take off potentially Aubameyang, you put Ferran Torres up front, and then maybe bring on... I mean, you could bring on...
Braithwaite. Oh, we were linked with him.
Yeah, I mean, you could put Dembele out wide. You could put Gavi in the middle, and then maybe put Pedri out wide, or play Gavi out wide as well. There's options there for stuff you could do. I mean, if you really wanted to go wide, you could put Sergino Dest, just for pure pace, right? But there's options for there to make more of a go at it at Napoli, because right now I don't feel like it's really working for them,
No.
and I feel like they need to change something up to
100%.
really be able to break down Napoli. Because right now it's just not happening. And Napoli, if you say to Napoli, take a 1-0 here, relatively calm, second leg at their place, Napoli are in hunt for Serie A as well. So if they can have a calm second half and a relaxing win, then they would 100% take it. I doubt that's how it'll play out, but they 100% can do that.
Definitely. It is half time. Barcelona 0, Napoli 1. Strange to see Traore in a Barcelona shirt. Is Wally? Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Wally, what's going on with Fredericks? He's just gone like that. I'll back the guy, but he's just going down, man. And you've got the emoji. I'll put the emoji and the members, all that jazz thing for you. And
you've got to keep the faith, Jake. This is you just got to stay firm. You know, you can't act like it's happening.
Good point. Porto being off, Porto play a little bit later on. They play Lazio, so that's like Felipe Anderson versus Porto. So that should be interesting. Sheriff, we're coming for you. Yeah, at Palace away, we're singing Barcelona, we're coming for you. I mean, Napoli, we're coming for you. It doesn't sound the same. Good evening, Andrew. Hope you're well. Rangers are doing well. 2-0 up. They are indeed. Here it is, yeah. So it doesn't show up on StreamYard, but Fredericks. That is the emoji. And I can see Charlie just gone on to type something.
I haven't actually seen it. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I need to see it. Not want, need.
Need is the word. Need is the word. Indeed. Yeah, Wally, I'll be back with Matchday Natter for the members. Oh my god, it's 12:30, man. 12:30 kickoff is just not on. It's just too.
Don't remind me, bro. All right. Hear me out. This is what's going to happen in Charlie Walsh's life. So I'm working at the moment I'm doing work for the Olympics in Eurosport. So I'm working like big shifts for them. I know it's stress, but it's like my shift starts at 6 a.m. So I have to wake up at like 5 something to start work at 6, and then it should end at 2, but because I'm doing the watch along and that was already booked in, I'm ending at 12. So I have to end and then come straight onto a watch along. Literally, my shift ends, I click off on that and then click on the watch along, and then I'm here and I go. It's stress. I don't like it. At all.
Working for the Olympics. Ooh.
I mean, I don't want to show off, but a video I edited for them a couple of days ago, it's got 5 million views. So
I need to see this. Is this on YouTube?
Yeah, Eurosports, but it's region locked. So because of UK viewing laws, you can only see like part of them. Not all of them, because you have to. There's like a whole back end that I didn't even know existed, Jake. When you do stuff for like businesses like that, they have like region locking stuff and all this other sort of nonsense. And so when you upload, it doesn't get copyright claimed and all this stuff. It's wild stuff, Jake. Wild stuff. Stuff I've never seen before, but stuff.
Excuse me. For the match starts at 6:30. I don't even know what time I'm going to have to get up for this, because we live like 3 hours away. We've got like train it for like 2 hours, then across London for an hour. I haven't thought about that yet. I think our train's leaving at like, don't know. Like 7.
Your train would take a while as well.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours 20, and that goes to Paddington. And Paddington Stratford's like the right other end, so like an hour on the tube.
Yeah, it's fully the other end as well.
I know. Then we've got to get through Westfield, get in Greg's, get me food, out, stadium, see John at the food bank, bam, gone, in.
All important things that you should, and everyone should do on match days. John, Greg's, all the big things. Maybe watch a match, I guess.
Maybe watch the match, and then do what you like after. Get straight back to Hackney Wick, straight back to Paddington, get the train home.
Yeah.
And then attempt to try and upload a match day vlog on train dodgy Wi-Fi. If that doesn't work, do it when I get home. That's how these things work.
It is what it is.
Oh, here we go. Real fans like us, Wally. Get up and we're in the pub for 6:30 a.m.
Who are you, bruv? Go away. Like the video while you're here, Adam, first, but then go away, because it's just not necessary, bro.
It's not necessary.
I respect Wally. Wally ain't got a problem with you. Just crap.
Fredericks and Dawson solid as a rock, exactly. At least Anton will be happy with the playing eyebrows. No, it's just like an hour up the road, and it's like, honestly, Newcastle. Newcastle away. That was like the longest time I've ever spent in the car in my whole entire life.
Especially where you're at, that would be
I
insane.
know where we're at. Like,
That would
London's
be
here and we're here.
Yeah, you've got a hot minute to get there. A hot minute.
I know. It's just like for like Londoners, it's like 6 hours. For us, it's like 8. And it's like, oh, here we go, Charlie. Don't even go to games. Fakest fan in the world. What is this, man? What is this?
You wear a Man City shirt. Go away.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, this
go
guy.
away.
This like correct me if I'm wrong. Palace away. So this is like a hardcore ground. You know, it's like it's for the lads. You know.
For the lads.
Yeah, for the lads.
It's for the lads.
He's come wearing an Inter Milan shirt to a West Ham away game.
Just bin yourself, bro. Just bin yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Right then, what I'm debating now is we talk for another 2 minutes, or we put the rock music on. I put the thumbnail picture up. We give Charlie 2 minutes to go and get himself something. I'm going to go to the toilet, get something to eat. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Enjoy the music, everyone.
Yeah.
Bang.
We will be back in just 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or maybe 4 minutes to watch. Plenty of that's like Creswell settings. That is that Dortmund penalty. But anyway, we'll talk about that when we get back. See you in a minute. Right, where's this music?
No.
Ready? Rock? Are we going rock?
Or the spacey one. Up to you.
No, not.
Yeah.
See you in a minute. Okie dokie. Oh, what's going on in here? What's going on?
Vibes is the answer.
Yeah, there we go. We're back. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, I don't like it. We're back. Hello. We are back. We've had a little 2 minute break. Charlie, how was your 2 minute break?
Fine, I just ate pizza.
Yeah, so I ran to the cupboard and I got some mini jammy dodgers and a breakout bar and
is that an apple?
An apple tango.
An apple tango, a beautiful choice. Okay, let's get a first sip. What are we saying?
It's nice, that is.
It's apple
Go to a warehouse. 24 of them, £6.50.
Love that. Have you ever thought about what's your school's policy on selling stuff?
Now, do you want a story?
I do.
I used to do that.
Regale me.
Yeah. I used to do that and sell Lucasade and all that, but CCTV cameras, I couldn't be asked. So I packed it in, and now YouTube pays for that. So.
There you go, sorted. Who needs that when you've got AdSense? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
AdSense, £60 a month, live and love.
Love that. You could invest that £60 into more breakout bonds and then really start a whole thing going. Use one business to fuel another.
Exactly. That's how these things work. But yeah, this is a watch long if you haven't noticed for Barcelona versus Napoli.
If you haven't noticed,
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. I haven't talked much about it, but
what's your overriding vibe of the two teams currently? Like, from a West Ham perspective, you're watching this, you're thinking one of these people could potentially be who we face in the next round. Have you got any overarching thoughts?
We could beat Barcelona if they play like this, because Napoli have just done a West Ham on Barcelona in his first half. They've been well disciplined. They've defended well, and they were good on the counter-attack. They scored a goal. They probably don't deserve to be 1-0 up, but they are. And it is what it is. Barcelona have got to come out of their shell a bit more now, go a bit more attacking, bring whoever they've got off the bench. Yeah, whether it's 45-year-old Martin Braithwaite or whoever, they'll have to do something different. But yeah, Napoli, they look deadly on the counter. I don't fancy Insigne versus Dawson. Not going to lie, as much as we love him. It is what it is. What are you making of it? It's very European, Charlie. I'll give them that. It's very much a European game of football.
I think, like you say, Barca, again, if you're looking at the two teams and how they're playing tonight, Barca would be the one you'd want to face. Not only because they're playing worse, but because also a Napoli side with that sort of deep, just sitting there would be very bad for us. We would not break them down. If Barcelona can't break them down, then there's zero chance of West Ham breaking them down. Even West Ham at their best probably struggle with it to some extent. So if we're being honest about it, you look at it and you'd be like, Barcelona are 1 out of 2. But yeah, there's a couple of I mean, we'll see. They've got some game changers on their bench, Barcelona, some exciting young players, and just get rid of Aubameyang. That's my opinion. Yeah. Maybe I'm being harsh on him, but I just don't see what he's bringing.
He hasn't done much washing. I've had my 2-minute break, went to the toilet, got a breakout bar, and back on it. And then you'll be home by the time this finishes, so you'll have to do it. Oh, well.
Yes, that's your job, isn't it? Listen, Rich. He's earning, mate. All right, he's out here doing bits of the AdSense. Yeah, you're out here eating fancy steaks and that. Why go out for steak when you can watch Barcelona versus Napoli at home? And you chose the steaks, mate. So...
Exactly, and literally, no word of a lie. He could be sat right over there. Yeah.
There you go.
Right over there.
In what looks like a very comfy chair.
A very comfy chair indeed.
And yeah. No. He chose steak. Which I would respect. But
it's what it is.
It just is what it is.
I don't like it because I did the FA Cup draw, and this is usually where Mum sits because she gets the big one, the big shot. Sure. I get the one in the middle, Dad gets the one on the end. And that Mum was sat there just looking at me and it put me off. No, I started doing the FA Cup draw. Dad was sat at the other end listening to it. Like commenting on all that. Because he was listening to me, listening to whatever Mike was saying on there. Mum was just sat here in the chat, like, having a gander, It put me off. Go on.
No, you first. Finish before us.
Upstairs, I'm out the way. I'm in the corner. But because there's no telly up there, I'd come down here and watch a draw, like I'm doing today. It put me off.
It's weird when my girlfriend's in the room. If I'm doing it live, completely fine. I don't feel any sort of like presence. But for some reason, if I'm recording something and she's in the room, I feel like an unholy amount of pressure on me, and I don't know why it works like that. But I know when we did the when it was the Man City Cup game, the one where we beat them on penalties, and my mum supports West Ham, but because of me, she'll like keep an eye on what's going on West Ham and then talk to me, and then she'll be like, "Oh, West Ham did a goal this weekend or whatever," but she's not like she doesn't really care, right? But obviously because it went to penalties and everyone was talking about it and whatever, she came into my chat. But by that point, there was like the chat had gone wild. There was like 1,400 people watching live.
AdSense is rocking there,
bro. It was insane. But I couldn't. So the chat was just lost on me because it was just complete chaos. And so then after the show ends, I just look at my phone and I see a text from Mum and went, "Oh, I was in the chat, but you never replied to my message." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were there."
You should have said, Usually it's about 300 people watching. There was 1,300 people watching.
Yeah, it was a lot. I couldn't see you. I'm sorry.
It
So
just goes. It's just gone.
So I had to make that
It
up.
goes. It goes. Yeah. Gio's AdSense is rocking at 1,400, like mine at 9 viewers. It's just how it rolls.
It's just big.
You know, just sit back here, feet up.
There you go. Love that. It's the one thing I need in it. Like, I like my corner. I've got a nice little corner set up, Danny, everything else, but I need some sort of like, I need a reclining setup. You know, I don't really have one of those.
Yeah. Charlie, I can't believe you ignored your mum.
I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't.
I know. And especially for the occasion today, I bought my rip-off £15 UEFA Europa League 2021-22 t-shirt out. I know.
Love that. I'm just wearing Hammers Chat merch to rep the boys.
I know. I've noticed it.
Just Declan Rice on the back.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's have a little twirl. There we go.
Rice 6. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably completely white. I can't be asked, but it's there. Look it up on the store. You'll see.
Yeah, 30 quid. Done, bang, bosh. Shores.
I don't know how much it is, but if it's 30, then it's worth the price. Comfortable, Jake. I feel loose and free. You know what I mean? You know, I feel like I have a full range of motion. I can do that. You know, I can do lots of different bits. You know.
Yeah. Pete,
bit burnt, but that's my own.
Bit burnt. Yeah, just a tad. Second half has kicked off with 2 minutes into the second half. Barcelona are trying to break down this Napoli defence once again, losing the ball as Napoli regain possession. Oh, he's just turned him. Oh, I respect it. And he's passed it. Napoli are on the break again. Can they get a second? Not met. Plenty of Barcelona shots, not many Napoli ones in there. Ball into the box, and that has gone straight down the throat of ter Stegen. And there's been a big collision in the box, and nobody knows quite what's going on.
No surprise. No subs is no surprise from Napoli, but nothing from Barcelona yet as well either. They've come out with the exact same team, hoping maybe one of those situations. Xavi's gone. You've got 5-10 minutes, mate, or I'm going to start dragging people off.
Breaking news: no stake left. Oh, what a surprise!
Shock. And Richard, I'll be honest with you. Richard. I would be disappointed if there was stake left. I know it might have been nice to bring some back, but if there was, I would have thought lesser of you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. Napoli once again frustrating Barcelona. Barcelona have got the ball back in midfield again, trying to find a way through. They look like they've run out of ideas, like West Ham have in the last few weeks. Yeah.
Eric Garcia and Osherman just clashing there. See, they have the numbers, Barcelona, but it's just I don't know. One of the things that's been a sort of eternal problem for Barcelona to some extent is their size. Like Aubameyang is notably bigger, but a lot of the time their players do tend to be quite small lads. And I don't know if you've noticed this about Napoli, but they are large.
Yeah. And
so you want if you're not on your top technical game, then you are going to get out muscled 10 times out of 10.
They are massive.
And their centre, they are bloody huge, mate. But right now, the Napoli centre backs are just having the calmest day they could possibly have, really. And again, that's kind of why I think they should take off. It sounds weird to say they would lose a physical battle, so you bring off the only guy who's big in that side, on Aubameyang. But I feel like you take it out and then you really step to them, get someone in there who's going to move around. Because honestly, Aubameyang up against any of their defenders, I'm saying no. Especially Koulibaly, who's playing in the center of their defense. You just stand there and watch it and go, all right, he's huge. Zero chance, mate.
Tell you what, though, I'm fuming. 3-1 it is now to Rangers. So in this second half, they've come out. Lundstrom has scored.
Love that from him. Love that.
Scored in the 49th minute, and then Bellingham's gone up the other end another 2 minutes later, so it's now 3-1.
See, it's one thing when the West Ham watch along is boring because you're sort of locked into that. We're a West Ham channel. It's what happens. We watch the West Ham game. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But when it's a game that you could have picked a different one, there's always a sense of what could have been.
Up on air, Bellingham 51. So you could literally just turn it over to BT Sport 2 HD and we could love in life. But Jamie Dodgers are nice anyway.
I mean, we can do that if you want. It is possible. We have the technology.
Exactly. Jazz, I hope you well. Hello, everyone. Barcelona, I'm missing someone like Yarmolenko. Sorry. To link up with Aubameyang and Traore. Would you agree, Charlie?
Look, now's not the time, but I like Yarmolenko, but we'll move on. I don't want to set everyone off with hot takes. like Yarmolenko isn't actually as bad as we all say it is, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
That's
Let me put it
jazzy.
this way: he's not going to help the situation. I'll say that much. He wouldn't help
No.
this situation.
No, but here come Napoli again down the right hand side. He's doing it on his own. This guy, he's just blazed it over the bar, and it's gone out for a throw in. It's always nice when a shot/cross goes out for a throw in. It's just no when you know.
It's always like you just look at him, you go, "You're a professional."
Yeah, what have you done that for, mate?
What have you done that for? How have you managed that then?
Oh,
then.
it's the geese with the mask on as well.
Victor Osimhen, disgraceful. Pedri's not having a great game. Ferran Torres doesn't have a great game for Barcelona. It's just, you're looking at it, it's like Pedri's been involved probably enough, and he's been okay, but nowhere near good enough. But they're just not getting Ferran Torres involved enough. I just feel like they just, I mean, I'm just repeating myself at this point. Oh, he has fully blazed that one into the touchline, hasn't he? I just feel like you want to take. It's just Aubameyang's not really. You're not breaking him down. So at that point, just try something different. This is your home fixture. Come on, Barca.
Exactly. Jazza says, I wouldn't want Rangers to be honest. I would have pre-season vibes, and I think they beat us. To be honest with you, one of them. We can get past Rangers. They're not a big side. They're not a big, it's not a war spice Dortmund. It's Barcelona, mind you. Dortmund and Barcelona are going to go out of this, right? But I can't believe that though. Or Rangers have got another big chance. That's on Flash Score. Big chance. Will it be a goal? I don't know, but. It's 4-1. What is going on?
Holy moly!
It's 4. Hang on. Let's get this into perspective.
Let me just have a little click and see what's going on.
Yeah. Let's get this into. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's get this. Let's get this into perspective, right? Right. 4-1-4. Let's get this into perspective. So this is a. Oh no, it's not. It's 3-1. Oh, VAR goal check. VAR goal check. Let's get this into perspective. This could be 4-1. This is a Borussia Dortmund stadium, whatever it's called. Rangers are beating Dortmund at least 3-1 at this stage, and it could be 4-1 in a matter of seconds.
And I seen the goal as well. They were all over the shop, Dortmund. Rangers is just flowing forward with people, and there's just no Dortmund defenders at all, even close to them. There's 3 of them in there. They're all over the shop, and then the goal is just awkward.
Right, let's have a look. Is this offside? Is this what they're trying to...
I can't see why it would get... I haven't just seen it. I can't see why it would discount it.
Goal review. Here we go. What's going on? Goal review. What's... VAR, man. It ruins everything. Goal! No offside. 4-1. What is going on? Look at Moreno. He's giving it a big one in front of the Dortmund lot. Christ, look at them lot. The Rangers lot are topless. I wouldn't expect anything more.
They were at 6s and 7s, Dortmund, in that move there. They also have that awful Puma kit, which I'm strongly against, but that's a side note. Just terrible. The defending was just all over the shop from Dortmund. They are just lost and confused.
I don't know what's going on here. What is going on? So they're now out of the Europa League, pretty much, because they ain't going to... Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, look, Dortmund's, it depends what Dortmund want, right? Dortmund could very easily come back.
Well, they could.
They could, right? Like, they could, he's got a shot sharp, hasn't he? They could not easily come back, but they could make a run at this. They've got a team good enough. If they put out a side and then actually play to their full potential, they could blitz Rangers. But, realistically, if you're 4-1 down, let's say it ends 4-1, going into a second leg away at Rangers, do you want to? I mean, the thing is Munich are going to win their league, so it's not like they can go, right, let's concentrate on the league and try to make it happen. I mean, let me double check what the Bundesliga standings currently are, but I've just switched
back to the Barcelona game. There's a corner. Nothing has come from it for Barcelona. I can't believe that, man. As long as it's not Galatasaray. I know Galatasaray is just ridiculously far away in it. I just can't be bothered with that.
Yeah, so currently they've played 22 games in Bundesliga so far, and they're already 6 points behind Bayern Munich, and they're 24 off goal difference wise. So realistically, it's not like they can go, right, we'll knuckle down in the league and really do something there. I just can't. I think it's just a case of maybe if they put out the fullest strength team they can possible, Haaland back, everything else, and really take it to Rangers, then they can do something. The problem is, of course, is that Rangers will just be able to sit deep and kick counter attack because there are going to be so
Oh,
many
they are
goals
going to park
in
the
the lead.
bus.
Yeah.
They've got to park the bus. Here I'm hope you are. Hello, West Ham. My welcome to Julian. So, of course you are. Of course you are. I can't wait for Millwall away in October 2022 in the Championship. I like Watford. Nice ground, nice club, good away day. We always win, which is handy. But yeah, give them a battering for us. Give them a battering. Give us a big team or a hot area. Yeah, I'll second that, Jazza. I'll second that. Not gonna lie.
I respect it. I respect all hot area. If not a big team, I'll take somewhere which is quite nice. Which I respect.
Yeah, exactly. I did expect more from this football match, but there's still more to come. There's still 35 minutes left. But here come Napoli again on the counter attack. Let's get rid of that comment. And here they come, Napoli. Loads of space on that left hand side, but something has stopped, and I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Oh, it's a bit of what's going on. Oh, VAR, potential penalty check. What? They weren't even in the penalty area. Oh, this is getting jazzy here. I feel like I need to turn the volume on.
I feel like I need to hear what's going on.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie to you. He was nowhere near the penalty area. So I'm not quite sure why he's literally just stopped the game as the Napoli player's about to put the ball into the box. He's just stopped the game. Oh, that's got to be a pen. Handball from Napoli. Barcelona are in for a penalty here. So it took him a solid 30 seconds. Here we go. Oh, he's walking away from the monster. He's just taking a couple of steps. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Penalty kick. Penalty to Barcelona. Right, this is what we've got to do now, right? And I think you did this on a watch long before, is if Barcelona scored, we've got to act as if, like, we've just won the Premier League.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to look for your cue on this.
All right. Yeah, calm.
I've gone for ultimate big plays here, Jake. I've got both games on now. I've got both games on.
That's big plays.
You can't stop.
Right, who's going to take the penalty? Is it going to be a Aubameyang that Charlie's been slagging off all night?
It will be, and he'll score.
Right, Millwall were nice to us. We got promoted when we beat them. Right, I'm going to turn the chat off now. Just while this penalty's being taken, because I know we're a bit behind. So come on, we're getting ready.
Get ready, warm up. I'm just gonna have to take your cue because I'm going to see it 40 seconds after you. They've only just awarded the goal on my screen. So.
For Ferran Torres is taking it. Here we go then. So to make it 1-1. Yes! Yes! Get in there, Danny DeVito is loving it. Get in there. Yes!
Put on the rock music.
Get on the rock music. Let's go. Come on. Let's have it.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Come on. Just seen it on my screen. Oh.
Right.
I'm not built for this. I've just been eating pizza.
Right. Canva. Barcelona. Get in. What a cool calm. What a cool, calm and collected penalty.
From Ferran Torres.
The scenes.
I'm glad it wasn't Aubameyang. Because that would have made me look like a dumpling.
Yeah.
Just a nice calm penalty, wasn't it? Sends the keeper the wrong way. Little skip before it. A bit Pogba-esque. Puts it in.
But don't we have a bit of controversy? It was up the other end 30 seconds ago. And don't we have a bit of controversy when we see that?
Very true. Very true.
That's not very nice, Lauren. That's not very nice.
I mean, I'm struggling, Lauren. I can't lie to you. I'm a bit like...
Daddy punched the air. Get the music going, Sharky. Come on, Barcelona. That's what you have to say.
Now's the time for the match to kick off.
I've been slagging off European football all night. This is the time to prove me wrong. So it's currently Barcelona 1, Napoli 1 after about a minute of just play after a handball shout. The ball's up the other end. Napoli were on a counter-attack. Referee blows up, stop the game, goes to the VAR monitor. Bam, bam, bam. Penalty. Ferran Torres sends keeper the wrong way before he even kicks the ball. Coolly, calmly, collectively slots it into the bottom left-hand corner. So make it Barcelona 1, Napoli 1. Whose game's this now, Charlie?
Chill movements. I mean, realistically, it's putting a slightly different spin on it. Napoli at 1-0 would have been happy to just calmly deal with what's come to come, right? Knowing that, it's not the end of the world, they've got a lead. It shouldn't change things up too much, but whenever there's a goal, it does add a different dynamic. And I know you can't hear it specifically, but the Barcelona crowd are significantly more up for this now than they were 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago, not that they were quiet, but they weren't in full voice, whereas now there is a lot of vibes going on. And, this all of a sudden puts it in a perspective for Barcelona where they're like, okay, if we can step to him here, then we can get the win that we probably need. Again, at home, I know the away goal rule has been taken away and everything else, but at home, you need to make that advantage count.
Napoli just going on one of their counter attacks again. He's got the ball on the right hand side. He's literally crossed the ball into absolutely nobody. I
do have the Dortmund Rangers game open in a little screen. It's still 4-1, don't worry. But the referee's just gone across to the bench to remonstrate and tell off someone who I forgot Rangers had signed, Aaron Ramsey.
Ooh.
I forgot he went Rangers, and then all of a sudden the referee went over to tell off the Rangers bench, and who steps up? Aaron Ramsey. I was like, oh yeah, bloody hell, that did happen, didn't it?
Yeah. I can hear the Scottish accents in the away end. With all their chests out, proper Northern style, that's what it is, Away the lads and all that. I know that's Newcastle, but they probably do that as well.
It's all, look, we're Southerners.
I
don't understand the North. It's scary.
Yeah, I know.
It's confusing,
Scary, but,
Yeah.
Different world up there. You can get like a pint for like £1.30.
I speak to Tom and Rebecca. They're telling me about shops that we don't even have in the South. I'm very confused.
Honestly, when we went to United, I couldn't believe how far more Leeds were, because we were just coming off the motorway to get into like Manchester, and I'm like, oh my god, it still says Leeds. It's like 50 miles up there, and I'm like, oh my god, is it really that far up there? I'm like, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, now that would have been perfect. It's down on the left-hand side. Aubameyang, the guy who's been slagged off all night from Mr. Charlie Walsh, has a shot. He cuts back into the right-hand side, shoots, and it just evades the goal, it doesn't. It's quite a way over.
There we go. Thank you very much. He didn't. Is it in? No. Therefore, correct.
Number 5 is coming on. Who's that?
For Barcelona?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember.
The numbers on it, is it?
It's Busquets, though, isn't it? Sergio Busquets, I believe. Probably. I think. Might be wrong.
Does Danny know?
Who is number 5 for Barcelona? He says it's Sergio Busquets.
Right, yeah. Confirmed.
It's like a magic 8-ball. You shake him and he tells you the answer.
Exactly. Right, let's just see whether it is him. Sergio Busquets, what's his number? Can you see his number? I don't know.
Oh, it's Sergio Busquets. I was right. Thank you very much, Leeds.
Knowledge. It's just
smart.
It's just in there, all engraved in there. Yeah, I don't know who's Nico and Eric. Eric and Nico. Who are these lot?
Eric is Eric Garcia, who was a centre back who played for Man City under Pep. He was a youth player who came through. I want to say he might have originally been at Barcelona, maybe, and then went to Man City. Went as a sub, but he's a centre back. Nico is a central midfielder, defensive central midfielder. More defensive than he's attacking. Big guy. Could be the future replacement for Busquets in a long-term sense, but not yet. He's a decent enough player, to be fair.
Traore's just come off. I don't know whether that's the fact is that, because I think he's been their best player, if I'm being honest with you.
He's actually made stuff happen when he's got the ball. He's taking it past people,
Well, exactly. He's done more than Aubameyang. And they bought on Ousmane Dembele good to go and put out on that. So unless he was drained and he was knackered because he can only do an hour, I think that's a bit strange. I would have done the bold move and just taken Aubameyang off, because then you've got Dembele on form, hopefully, and then you've got Traore. I think that's a force, because Traore was the only one who's making things happen.
And Garvey's come on, who is also a very highly rated player. Garvey's like the next. Well, I don't want to say the next big thing from Barcelona, because they have Pedri and Ansu Fati as well, who they're missing tonight as well, who would be obviously a starter for them. So it's another reason why they might not be at full force as you don't have Ansu Fati. But he's really good. He's really good. And he reminds me, he reminds me of Xavi. And I don't know if you've noticed this, Jake, about Gavi, but his name's very similar to Xavi. Therefore, they are one and the same. But yeah, I mean, it's you look at it and you say, well, they've brought on Busquets, who is obviously incredibly experienced. There's a reason he doesn't start as many games as he used to. He is very old, but he is very experienced and knows what he's doing, and can calm down a game and control the pace very easily. You put him in that sort of number, I don't know what role you want to call it. I guess we don't really have a player like that, but someone who's just going to sit in front of the back line, anchor it, and just spray the balls around, get a little bit more movement about. Dembele, who is having a semi-torrid time at the moment. He wanted to leave, couldn't make it happen, but is a good player. And whenever he's played, I mean, if you look at his stats are actually very good this season, even though he's played barely any minutes. He's actually got very good numbers for that time. So give him an opportunity now. He's definitely here for the next 6 months to come on and do something. And then Gavi, who's just a decent player. So, I mean, it's a good substitution from Barca. A triple sub is a big play from Xavi, a big play. But they're certainly proactive, which is weird. I'm not used to watching proactive subs, Jake. I'm used to David Moyes waiting until the 83rd minute to bring on Yarmolenko. It's weird seeing a triple sub, people going, do you know what? Let's go for this.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
Who knew? Who knew it was a thing?
Who knew?
Not David Moyes. Is the stadium packed or largely empty? You can visibly see a lot of empty seats. I'm going to say that. It's not
fair.
packed.
I've not seen any shots of around. Like the front is pretty full, but I haven't been looking too much at like the wide shots. Actually, no, when you get behind the goal, there is quite a few, isn't there?
Yeah, which is strange.
It's a massive stadium, isn't it?
I know, it's just unnecessarily massive, like West Ham United.
It's bloody huge.
It is indeed. It is indeed. Right, nothing's going on, so I'm going to show you something.
Oh,
just found this.
It's an envelope.
This is all of my West Ham tickets from dating back. Dating back, and I'm going to get this right. This is the first ticket. Here it is, right? Dating back to the 21st of March, 2015. It's my first ticket. Yeah, look at that.
Love that.
Yeah. Against Sunderland, Bobby Moore upper.
Big.
Price £1 for a child.
Kids for a quid.
Kids for a quid, indeed.
Kids for a quid.
What else have I got in there? I've got the West Ham fan TV slip from when I bought their pint glass. Things you have to see.
Nice.
And dating all the way up to when was the last game we went to? When was the last away game? I don't know. One of them. Yeah. But yeah, it's coming increasingly.
I was very excited when it was just an envelope, and then you said there's something in there, Charlie. I
know. And to be fair, it's probably because we've only missed 3 away games all year, which is quite impressive. Not gonna lie.
All right, well, show off. That's fine.
Yes, all right.
I've been to 2 away games in my life. I've been to 2. One was the first ever game I went to, which was West Ham away to Leyton Orient in a pre-season friendly in about 2003 or something. 2003, 2004, or 2. West Ham won 3-1. TT Kamara was up front and was god-awful. That was my overwhelming reaction from the game. And then the second one was in about 2016, maybe. It was a pre-season friendly again against Charlton. Because one of my family friends is a huge Charlton fan and wanted to take his son to his first ever game, and he was like, "We've got 4 tickets. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll come." Overriding opinion: Martin Samuelson just came on the pitch, and dribbly boy Martin Samuelson. They're the only 2 away games I've ever gone to, because living in London, it's just I don't have any money. Going away is effort. Like Gio goes to more away games now as well, and like you obviously go to a lot of away games, and it makes sense because you're not like next to the ground. So it's like it's almost easier for you to go to away games than it is to go to the London Stadium in a lot of senses. But yeah, no, I'm poor, so I can't do it, unfortunately.
Yeah. I do like meeting Gio because I get the detective vibe. When we see him, he's always wearing this like massive like blue like trench, not trench coat, but like detective's coat, and I'm like, I'm the detective.
Yeah, They do. He does rock up in a big old jacket. He's
Yeah,
from the,
yeah.
he's got to. He's from the north.
Yeah,
It's
yes.
cold.
Yeah.
Polar ice caps.
Home soon. They're just leaving. They're just leaving Wincanton, which is about 10 minutes away. So you can hear a dog go in a minute. We're home. Yeah, I'm live. We're talking about food and anything else.
My brain. The second this is the sort of person. The second you said Wincanton, my brain went, Money Miller. Where is he? Let's talk about. Let's talk about Big Money Miller.
Exactly. Yeah.
My brain just instantly zeroed in. I might have my priorities. And it's Simon Miller primarily, and everything else is secondary.
Yes. I'll tell you what, though, Barcelona fans behind the goal are taking very much your approach of the Fantastic Patreon exclusive podcast on Hammers Chat with the.
Thank you. You've got to give him a big oosh.
Ready? Let's do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oosh. There you go, Blanc. Come on.
That's how
you start it big.
Savage.
Big plays.
Ferran
Torres with a poor free kick.
Yeah.
Poor free kick.
Exactly. European football and all that. Jazza. Oh dear. Jazza says, have you ever gone to the West Ham gate using West Ham travel? No, because we just don't. Oh, Insigne's coming off for somebody. Odas.
Oh, go on. No, go on. Go. Try again. keep going until you're confident.
Onas. What's his name? Oh, wrong one.
Wrong one.
I don't have the bench on there.
No bench on there, mate.
Hang on. If I take the comment off. They have.
Oh, they do.
Onas, that's it. At the bottom. Unas.
Yeah. I back it.
Yeah.
Mate,
precisely. Because we live unnecessarily away from like West Ham. Like obviously they base it all from like West Ham, so we're like just do ourselves.
Yeah, I've never gone with West Ham travel either.
No.
I just get a ticket, however I get a ticket and then turn up at the ground.
Exactly, that's what you do.
Slightly further away now I've moved, but what can you do? Life goes on.
Yeah.
Before it was 45 minutes door to door, beautiful.
Whew.
Now a little bit more than that, but still, what can you do? I haven't been to a game since before COVID.
Ooh.
So, that's a good ball out to Dembele from Barcelona, trying to make something happen. All across from Dembele's port. I knew nothing was going to happen because Jake hadn't reacted, but at the same time, it was close.
Yeah.
They tried it, played the ball out, Dembele looking relatively lively, and it wasn't a bad idea to try and put it back across the box to Aubameyang. It was essentially a 2-on-3 situation for Barcelona. It was a good opportunity, but that pass across was just a bit lackluster. Seeing a replay of a robust challenge.
Yes.
Here
we go.
Sergio Busquets.
Unas has scored 8 goals in 16 games. Thank you very much, Jazza. That is superb. Whoa, that's the best thing that's happened all night. She's put for an attempted overhead kick and completely missed it and smacked the floor. You'll see that in about 40 seconds.
That's going to be very exciting for me in a bit.
Yeah.
In a bit.
Home in 20 minutes. Mum wants to join. Yeah, she can go upstairs. She can sit in my seat. The pleasure of sitting in my seat that I sit at.
She can be in the corner.
In the corner, yeah. All I'm envisioning now is being at Wolves away, and Gia went and bought a burger, and the guy that was serving the burgers looked ridiculously like Nicky from West Ham Fan TV, and it was just so funny because
I'm sure it wasn't.
No, it wasn't because they weren't there yet. But I could just envision, and he came back and said, "Nicky just served me a burger." It's honestly carbon copy. I thought his name was battling for sauna for a second. Right. Have you seen the dramatic fail, Charlie?
I have. It was emphatic.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
He went for it, and my God, did he miss it? Like sometimes you see him and they just don't connect with it properly or whatever. He just completely missed it.
Yeah, in just every way possible.
Just the stress got to his brain a little bit, unfortunately.
He knew that Jake and Charlie were watching on a West Ham unofficial show with 13 people watching, thinking, "Oh, they're going to laugh at me if I miss this," and he did.
The pressure got to him. It happens to the best of us.
Jeremy says Rangers are leading 4-1. There's been scored. Yeah, I can't believe that's gone 4-1.
I'm watching it. There's been no more goals since I've got it on the corner, but it's remaining tight. But not no more goals as of yet.
Here's a question to do with this Barcelona Napoli game. Because it's over 2 legs, do you think both sides are just, settling in for the 1-1? Now Barcelona will think, we've let's just set this up now. And Barcelona are going for it with the risk of Napoli doing what they did in the first half and going at the other end of scoring, and all of a sudden they've got a 2-1 advantage going back to Napoli.
I mean, that's the thing. I think Napoli would be significantly happier with a 1-1 draw than Barcelona would be. And you look at the substitutions, Barcelona go for a triple sub in a big way, suggests that they want it more than Napoli do in that sense. If it ends 1-1, I think Napoli would be happy that. I think Barcelona are disappointed. Performance-wise, they can't be disappointed because they've not been good enough to get a win here, but they would take it. They would be like, all right, well, you know, we weren't good enough, so maybe we take that. But I think Napoli one sub so far. They've got other people warming up, but I think they'd be quite happy with a 1-1 draw, to be fair.
Yeah. I've just flicked on YouTube and Sharky, he's been a member of the channel for 6 months. He's been a star player for 6 months. Thank you very much, Sharky. You're missing Emma Delvis. I know. I haven't watched Emma Delvis for about 4 years. They just like to kill each other nowadays.
Listen. It's what it's. I've heard this what it's like in the countryside. I can't confirm or deny, but it's what I've heard. It's what it's like. I've heard it's what it's like. Ruthless, you know.
Yeah.
I go there. Everyone's saying hello to me and all this other stuff. Don't trust them. Scary. You know what I mean? I go to see the family out there in the West Country, and do you know what scares me, Jake? There's no street lights. You know, there's no buses after 10 o'clock. I find it very weird.
Yeah, it's a lot different. Everybody knows everybody.
Honestly, if you want to go anywhere at any point, don't walk up the high street with my nan because you aren't getting anywhere for at least half an hour. You get non-stop. It's just long. It's not London, yeah. Headphones on, head down, you go. Yeah. No messing, no stress. Yeah. She's like having that. I remember getting a flipping last time we went. We went to Bristol Temple Meads and then got a bus to where they live instead of getting like a lift from one of my family members or whatever. And like everyone's just having conversations on the bus. And what's going on here? All these people just know each other. Oh, you're all right. Oh, yeah, I was just up Bristol at the shop. Like, what's going on? Why is everyone talking to each other? I don't trust it. I don't trust
Good
these
old
people.
Bristol. Good old Bristol.
I just put my headphones on and no one talk to me.
Fair enough. That is London, and I find the tube increasingly more depressing every time I go on it because everybody's just like headphones, reading book. You know, it's just.
I love it. Yeah. There'd be times where we'd come back especially when I was younger, where we'd come back from seeing my family and we get on the tube at Paddington, and it would like someone would just instantly body check you. They're just in their own head, just walking off the tube. And I just turn to my mum and just be like, I'm at home. Happy now. I'm in my happy place. I can deal with this. I like it when everyone hates everyone. I don't like this. Like it's on track. You know what I mean?
Hello, lovey. You all right?
I'm not here for it.
No.
I'm not here for it. I don't know if watching Hot Fuzz has warped my mind in that sense, but I don't trust it. You know?
To be honest with you, I mean, when you come down to these ends, you're not actually that far away.
No, not far at all. Not far at all from Wells.
Wells?
Yes. Or I guess whatever it was called in the show. I can't remember what it was called in the film.
Oh, Wells. That's like 20 minutes away. That's calm, nice.
Yeah, that's where it's filmed at Hot Fuzz.
Mm.
It's weird. If you go there, it's just like walking around the set of Hot Fuzz. It's very odd. It's very odd.
Mm.
I've been in the Italian at the top of the road and shoved a pizza in my mouth. It was beautiful.
Yeah, well, we'd like to go to Morrison's because, Morrison's selling fried chicken burger hits different.
It hits different. You are strong. Jake, you've never said something I've agreed with more there. You've knocked that one out of the park. Simple as. It's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I strongly agree from that. I strongly agree.
Somehow we're still watching a football game. We're just under 80 minutes in. It's Barcelona 1, Napoli 1. But Napoli making a substitution. Osmian's coming off. Mertens is coming on. The mask has come off. Oof. He's been unmasked.
Yeah. And what was underneath it? Someone who was offside.
Oh, yeah.
And then on comes Dries Mertens.
Dries Mertens, yeah.
Another person forever linked with a move away from Napoli. Yeah. Just never going to happen, apparently.
Yeah. See, that's one player I've heard of as well. I've heard of him.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfection.
He's good. He's good.
It is good. I am expecting Dord to go any second for them to come home with all steak in their stomachs. But
fair. Zielinski's coming off as well for Napoli, the goal scorer. Not sure who's coming on.
Northerners are friendly. Londoners on the train are miserable gits.
Yeah, you just got to concentrate, bro. Oh, Dortmund scored.
Oh, 4-2. The game's on.
4-2, game on. I think it's Rafa Guerrero.
Jazzy.
Played out. He's playing on the right-hand side today. Oh, mate, Guerrero. Playing on the right-hand side today, despite, in my mind, being a left-back. Takes a touch, receives the ball just slightly wide right, about 25 yards away from goal, something like that. Takes a touch forward just towards where the D is. And just hits a big old hit into the, not top left-hand corner, but a solid hit. And a BT coming through with a solid stat. That's 1 goal in 1 game for Guerrero. So you'd love to see it. You'd love to see it.
You'd love to see it indeed. Yeah, I can't believe how empty the stadium is. I've just turned it over and his empty seat's good. Or probably because they're 4-1 down or 4-2 down.
That does help. That does not help.
Yeah,
that does not help. They also bring on a
Alan Ramsey is coming on. Alan Ramsey.
He's coming on for Rangers to solidify the lead.
He is. As I switch back to the riveting game at the Nou Camp. Riveting.
They're going to have to make another substitution here, Napoli.
Are they?
Yeah, and Geese has gone down injured. The Barcelona are also making another substitution.
Another one.
Serginho Dest coming on at right back.
Can you make 5 at Europe?
Yes. Yeah, I believe so. To be honest, I always forget until the 4th happens, and I'm like, oh, okay, right, yep, that's where we're at, rules wise.
Yeah. Right, then I'm going to try and do 2 minutes of commentary now.
Love that. Give it. Let's go.
Let's go. Right. Currently, the ball is out of play, so subs are just preparing themselves and doing whatever's, and nothing's going on. Tension's building. A substitution's being made. What can happen? Who's going to get the goal? Barcelona, Napoli, or is it going to stay 1-1? Waste of my night. Who knows? I want a winner. I don't care which way it goes. I want a winner. And if it does, it's going to be scenes. Rock music on.
Rock music on, head back. You pick 2 minutes of commentary at the exact time nothing is happening. You love to see it.
Exactly. I respect it from me.
It's a solid decision.
It is. But the ball's back in play. Right, 2 minutes starting now. So I'm going to go to 1 minute and 48 on my StreamYard thing. So ball out on the left-hand side. I can't see who that is. It's just screen small. Played infield. Barcelona. This is so funny. Barcelona trying to break through this Napoli defence down on the right-hand side. Dembele on the ball. Back in field. Back out to that right-hand side. Back in field. And again. It's like predictable West Ham, this is, women now. Back to Souček. Back to Dawson. Crespo on the left. Passes it to Fornals. It just goes like this. And here we go. Out to the right-hand side. Can we have a bit of energy? What's going to happen? Ball in. Blocked. Out for a corner to Barcelona.
Here we go.
Come on. Let's have it. Right. 2 substitutions are being made. Number 99 is coming off for number 2. Cool number. Zambo and Guisa didn't used to play for Fulham.
He did, yes. Yeah. Fulham, he's a very good player, to be fair. We were linked with him very briefly, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, look at it there. Number 2, come on. That is a Barnet.
He's injured.
That is a Barnet.
I'm not sure. I think they're bringing on Fabian Ruiz and someone else, but I'm not at that point in the stream yet, so we'll see.
You wait till you see number 2. Watch his hair. Christ, he's got a Barnet.
Rangers have just... What's his name's just come on. Ramsey's just come on.
Has he? Good old Ramsey. Right then, so Napoli have done the thing that you don't do in football and made a substitution before a corner.
It's dangerous. Dangerous.
It is. Ball into the box. There's just so many Napoli players there, man. Headed out. Back out to the left-hand side to Torres. Torres puts the ball in. Hits the first man. But it was a glancing header. Not one out. He glanced it just wide. Nearly an own goal. But it's out for another corner. And there's a bit of cramp with the Napoli player. He's got a bit of cramp. Time wasting, perhaps. I don't know. But
and Mario Rui.
I know.
Mario Rui coming on. Scenes.
Oh, and Luke de Jong is coming on now for Barcelona.
So, the big man. The big man. Newcastle legend, Luke de Jong.
I know. And look at this, look now. The cramp is being... Aubameyang's coming off. One last slash at him, Charlie.
just not very good. Good player, but in general, just been sort of useless tonight, in my opinion.
He's loving it. He's just stood up with his like Gio-esque shirt, jacket on. But that's a very deep corner. It's been headed away from Napoli. The ball straight back into the box, kicked, and it's out for her.
One of the keys I find to commentating on watch-alongs is not saying everything. I sort of just make it up as I go.
Yeah,
I found that out because, like, especially when you're watching West Ham or a game apparently like Barcelona versus Napoli, there's a lot of he's passed it. Yeah, no, it's a throw in.
Passed it again.
There's not a lot of like vibes.
No. Exactly. Keep your comments coming in, so we've got something to talk about, lads.
Dortmund aren't going for it in the other game.
There's
still 4-2, but they're trying to break down Rangers. They've been sort of permanently on attack. If this is FIFA, they've been pressing the right directional button for a while now. They're on all-out attack. They want it. There's a lot of Dortmund boys, and Rangers are very, very deep. But they can't seem to find ways to break them down.
They can't.
Outside of a Rafa Guerrero pile driver from outside the box, it's not happening for them tonight. Looks like Rangers are going to get a huge win. To think a couple of years ago they were in the second division of Scottish football.
That's mad.
It's obviously not quite the same thing when it's Rangers and you have the money and the Ibrox and such a heavy crowd and everything else. It's not quite the same as, I don't know, a lower Athletic making it to beat Dortmund away, but still a big achievement. Especially when they lost Gerrard as well.
Exactly. Right, here we go. So is the Hammers chat preview tonight or tomorrow?
We did our preview with a Newcastle fan tonight. That went up about 5-10 minutes before we started here, I think.
Yeah.
At least that's when I put the thumbnail on it, so I assume that's when it went up. I'm not sure. And then the GM Gonzo's preview goes up. I think it's happening noon tomorrow.
Oh, we'll come back to that in just a second. Ferran Torres, the ball's just come up to him very invitingly on the left-hand side, and he's just done an Aubameyang, and he's just skied it, pretty much. Keep off them fizzy drinks. You won't sleep tonight. Just one. Listen. It's the end of half term. I'm celebrating.
There you go.
I wouldn't want anything more than to sit here watching Barcelona Napoli with Charlie Walsh and Danny DeVito.
And a Tango Apple. It's just absolutely beautiful stuff.
Tango Apple original. Lovely
it's
stuff.
Beautiful.
Lovely stuff. Not gonna lie, I needed subtitles to watch that video with Gio and the Geordie.
It happens. I have to have subtitles when I speak to Gio on the phone. I have to get his girlfriend to just. I'm like, what'd he say? She's like, he said, "How are you?" Terrible impression of her there. I've done her absolutely dirty there. I apologize. It was a good opportunity for Barcelona. The first time they've really managed to find a wriggle way through in that area. And again, it was exactly what I said to you before. They have that thing where they overload one side, your team compensate, you come across to try and stop them, and that just sort of left Ferran Torres completely free on the other side. Wiggled their way through, but it didn't. Blazed over, Jake, as the commentator said. Blazed over, if you want to use OTT language like that.
Yes, proper commentator's language.
But they're getting in and around the box now, Barcelona. You'd say, it's a good opportunity here. Dembele's there again. I know it's not going to be a goal because Jake's not reacted, but he's played across. Palmed away. You'd say at this point, if one of those, I don't know if you agree with me here, but if one of these teams is going to score, it would probably be Barcelona right now.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But having said that, Napoli on the break wouldn't surprise me.
You're not wrong. In the other game, we've got 5 minutes of added time. It's in the 91st minute. Rangers 4, Dortmund 2. It will be a Rangers win unless Dortmund go absolutely insane at the end of this game.
And they do a Spursy.
Yes, and without Erling Haaland, I doubt that'll happen. But just.
Oh my God, that would have been scenes. Oh my God, Luke de Jong as well. So the ball came in from the right hand side. He went for the overhead kick. This time the geezer connected and it went just wide. Oh my God, the scenes if that went in. Just wide. Charlie, wait for this to come up.
They're playing the ball around Barcelona in midfield relatively well, keeping control, just trying to find a space of where they can. So Gino Dest has done well. He's put the ball in in an obtuse manner, which is not useful for Barcelona, just lofting it in, Kufau style. It comes back out. Barcelona again trying to play through the lines. Dembele back out to Dest, who's been good since he came on. digs it back. Oh, Luke de Jong, Newcastle legend.
6 minutes added time there. 6 minutes added time, and the goalkeeper for Napoli has just been given a yellow card for time wasting. So more time's going to be added on.
He went for the emphatic there. The ball through from Dembele originally to Dest was really nice, to be fair. Outside of the boot, just slotted through pass. And Dest, who just tries to just dink it into the path. It's a bit behind. And Andy Carroll-esque. Luke de Jong's gone, watch this one, lads.
Yeah.
And he's connected with it. I'll tell you that much, but it's not gone in, but it was a good effort.
The scenes, if that went in, Danny would have went ballistic.
I've just seen the yellow card, and it is beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that.
Here we go, Napoli down the other end. Oh no, should have scored. The ball was pulled back to Dries Mertens, and he just hits it straight down the Coley's throat. Both teams have had good chances. I mean, the
Merritt went for the full-on. I'm going to kick this one. Oh, no, I'm going to do it again in a sec. Like he went for the full-on time waste, and I respect it.
He did. And then he was like signalling the players to come back and forth. The whole shenanigans.
The whole bit.
The parents are home. Yeah, so the moment of the night, yeah, if you listen to this, Granny rang and we took it because we thought it was a prank call. We took it live on air. And I don't think she's very well. So you better ring her back.
No, she's messaged me.
Oh. Barter in the mud, Barter in the mud.
No. Barca in the mud. It's a good opportunity for Napoli.
You know, I'm getting the vibes. I'm getting the vibes. I think the parents come in. I'm trying to watch the football and they just stand right in the way.
Disgraceful behaviour. Content's been created here, guys.
Yeah.
I know you can hear me. This is a disgrace. This is a live step. How dare you?
Yeah. AdSense money is being made. Go away. Right. Rangers, go away. Go away. Go up the pub.
Mum's been drinking.
Just trying to watch this football match here. It's been pretty boring.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been watching it.
Pretty boring. Rangers. Right. All right, here we go. Barcelona. Here we go. This is the chance. Ooh. Oh.
Messi scored.
Messi scored. Idiot. Oh, what's going on there? Right, and so plenty going on, plenty of opportunities to score, but a Barcelona player is down in the box, holding his head. Is that offside in the build-up to that? I don't know, but there's the first penalty shout. Right, he's won the ball, but he's also took the man as well.
Love that.
And then the second one is he went in for the header and he solidly just wiped him out the way. Could we see more VAR drama here, Charlie Walsh?
Ooh. Potentially. Dortmund have been absolutely camped in Rangers' box for the entirety of stoppage time. 5 minutes of stoppage time is up. We're waiting for the whistle to go in that game. It's still 4-2. Dortmund have been all over Rangers for a significant chunk of time. But it looks like Rangers have managed to hold on to an incredible 4-2 victory away at Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park.
World class. Lawrence has been on the Newcastle channels. They were worried about getting to the match because of the weather. Yeah, it's not too bad. What's it like up north, Charlie, up in London?
It's pretty calm. I mean, it's a bit rainy, but, you know.
Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
We're just about. We have lots of buildings in the way. So we tend to have a full-time whistle in Dortmund versus Rangers. It has ended 4-2. It has ended 4-2. Incredible stuff.
That is brilliant. But we're going to have added extra time on extra time. I said, oh my God, it's like a crime scene. The white Napoli shirt is covered in red blood at the moment after he was elbowed or something to the sort by a Barcelona player.
I haven't seen it, but there's a lot of boys around him.
Yeah, there is. And he's got a bit of blood.
A lot of medical gentlemen.
Yeah. So we are into the 5th minute. Look at that away end. It's in
A
the
lot
goals.
of health geezers.
Oh, no. Look at Lazio fans. Look, Lazio. Oh, dear. Napoli. Napoli fans. I'm just going to see Fabrizio Romano in a minute, just jumping, like going like this. Like,
Loving life.
Yeah, loving life at the top. Best limbs of the season so far. Best limbs we've been at. Newcastle away. That was good. When Antonio scored. Villa away weren't bad. Villa away weren't bad. I'll tell you that.
For mine was best limbs for me was I had a particularly good korma from the Indian around the corner. I'll tell you what, limbs in the home end. I was losing.
Oh, really?
Peshwari naan. Oh, I was having a great day. Great day.
Fair enough. The game was resumed into the 6th minute of added time.
He's wearing
so
a
there's
hair.
going to be a couple more minutes added on here. How was the steak?
Medium rare.
No, how was it? Was it nice? Was it nice? Was it?
That's one better, Terry.
Oh, was it a bit hot? Listen, for context, Mum doesn't like hot things, and I'm sure she had the chicken tikka masala, which was a bit hot.
No, she had chicken curry, and it was hot.
Oh, you should have filmed her.
I wouldn't be so cruel.
You would.
Ever the content creator. You see that?
The only thing hot Mum likes is that.
Oh, God.
Stat just came from the screen. I don't know if you saw that. Barcelona have had 20 shots. Napoli have had 4.
Oh, viewers. Tell them.
Listen, me and Charlie had a nice 2 hours and 44 seconds, all right? It's been chilled.
It's chill time, talking about football sometimes.
Sometimes we've talked about everything.
Food.
Food? Might as well call it a food along.
It usually is when I'm here. I apologise, everyone.
No, don't apologise. But there can only be a couple more minutes added time here, obviously, with the bad injury. We're into the 7th minute of 6 minutes added on. Second legs are next week, Sharky. And then after that...
The draws, I think, on the 25th, I want to say, for some reason.
Friday the... Crikey! Look at that blood on him. Oh, my God. Yeah, 25th Friday. You can take your pick of what YouTube channel you want to watch, doing the watch on draw of it, because every YouTube channel then...
Are you going to be doing one?
I will be doing one.
Then watch it right here. Subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss it. Watch Jake's watch along of the draw. You want to get involved. Come on, people.
Get involved.
Come on.
Get involved. Just got to find someone to do it. I'll just message Tom. That's all right.
Oh, nice. Gavi's been good since coming on, to be fair.
We have consolidated Tom's online tonight, but he didn't even reply to my message. And, you were there within like 2 hours. And then, I messaged you like exactly the same minute, like, because I just thought about it. And
there we go.
now it's February 12th. Just sent. It's just like...
There you go.
Just
reliable.
Yeah, reliable. See
that? Did I have a Kinder egg on my finger then when I did that? Yes. Did I forget? Maybe. That's where we're at.
Ask Adam. No. Why would I want to ask Adam?
No.
I'd literally rather have Danny DeVito doing it with me.
Who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? Exactly.
I'll just sit him here and then walk away.
Well, hang on, here we go. What was that chicken curry like?
Oh, spicy.
Oh dear. What has this come to, Charlie?
Spiciness, apparently.
Spiciness, yeah, exactly.
Come to Scoville units. Scoville chat.
I know. A free kick has been given. Oh, that's it. Game, set, and the match. That's tennis, but we're going with it. It's finished. Barcelona won, Napoli won. Charlie, I apologise.
The checkered flag is out.
It is. It's done. Charlie, I apologise for wasting 2 hours and 5 minutes of your life to watch this absolute dross.
It's been a lovely time. We've had a nice conversation.
We have.
You spoke to your nan on the phone. What more could there possibly be wanted? It's been a good old time. Thank you for having me.
I know. Thank you very much for coming on. I was just at the look from Mum, like, you are just so, like, just why? But no, because what happened, I heard the phone ringing and Charles was like, go and answer it. So Charlie was like, so I went and answered it. And I thought, who's this going to be? And I answered it. Granny. And then Charlie was wetting himself.
It's got to happen. Shout
You should make people on Twitter that Danny DeVito is coming on. Exclusive interview with Danny DeVito.
There you go. Put him in the thumbnail. Get
Yeah.
it going. At him on Twitter.
Yeah, imagine.
See if he retweets it or likes it.
Well, I won't put it past you, Charlie. John Cena follows you on Twitter.
Still not replied to me, but one day he will.
One day.
One day he will. What was the last thing I messaged him? Oh, I think I messaged him at Christmas. I think I sent him a Merry Christmas. I can't remember. I feel like I did. I don't remember if we. Let me have a quick look, just for the end, just for the finale of this. Where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. I did it late at night. I remember. I did it on the 26th because I forgot about everything and it was busy. So on the 26th at 1:26 a.m., so just past it. Hey, John Cena. Merry Christmas in all caps, snowflake emoji, Christmas emoji, fire emoji. It's a bit like in the UK, but I think you live in America anyway, so this should find you in good time, open brackets, and hopefully in good spirits, laughing, crying emoji. Congratulations on your continued success in the movie industry and unlucky on your loss to Roman Reigns at WWE SummerSlam 2021. Keep training, you'll get him next time. Bicep emoji, bicep emoji, bicep emoji. Love, Charlie. Not replied, but
Not
he will one day reply to me.
One day.
One day.
Who do you reckon we will get in the next round? I don't know. Hopefully Barcelona or Napoli or one of these nice hot places, as somebody said earlier on. Where is it? I got to find it now.
For the stake of the game, Rangers would be the one which would be most fiery.
Give us a big team or a hot area. Thanks everybody for watching this watch along / just talk about anything. Charlie, thank you very much for coming on. It's been an absolute pleasure to have royalty with me, Danny DeVito.
Thank you, sir. Danny DeVito is here. He's been here. He's enjoyed himself. He's enjoyed himself. He looks a bit tired, bless. I'll put him to bed in a sec. But he's and by bed, what I mean is I just sort of do that. Yeah. But he sleeps on the floor. But thank you for letting me. Thank you for having me on. Subscribe if you haven't already, people. Like button, all that good stuff. Get involved. Come on now.
All that good stuff, and have a gander. You know, that's what you like. Have a gander.
Yeah, have a gander. Just have a peruse. You know, just have a scroll. See what takes your fancy. Have a click. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
See what tickles your taste buds. Chicken nuggets, West Ham official, whatever.
Whatever.
Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to West Ham official. Check out our channel sports as SRM cover and some by clicking the link in the description down below to become a channel member. And all that good stuff. Barcelona won, Napoli won. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks everybody for commenting in the chat. Thank you very much, Charlie. And shall we end this with a bit of rock?
Oh yeah.
Hang on. See you next time.